Going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today it is the North London derby, people. You know, no messing around. Seriously, we've put up with enough nonsense over the last few weeks. Do not play around with our emotions and our feelings today. Let me tell you that, Arsenal. That is the warning before this game starts. I always say on a match day, support the team. I know there's been a lot of problems. I always say that myself, actually. Support the team, and then by about 60 minutes into the game, I'm going mental. But, you know, it is what it is. It's the North London derby. It's the local rivalry. It's the history. It means a lot to the fans, of course. I did say myself that growing up, I felt like Arsenal against Man United was the biggest rivalry. But, you know, I do understand this is, you know, geography-wise, this is the rivalry, especially for fans who were born and raised in London. But even for everybody, I think we now understand what it means. And listen, what I will say, people, is that I will say that Forest getting a point against Liverpool yesterday, it gives Arsenal a chance. Not a massive chance, but a chance. If Arsenal win tonight, they're 3 points behind Liverpool. Now, we know Liverpool have 2 games in hand. If they win those 2 games in hand, we're still 9 points behind them. But, you know, we've got to keep asking the questions. In fact, sorry, if we win tonight, we're 4 points behind them. But we've got to keep putting pressure on them. It's as simple as that. We can't give up. We can't give up. Every time Liverpool draw, we draw. And then we're back to square one. Liverpool dropped points last night. We need to win the game and put pressure on them. At the moment, we're on the same games as them. 7 points behind them. So a win would get us to 4 points. They would have a game in hand. My apologies. But 4 points is 4 points. You know, they've got Brentford at the weekend. But then we've got Villa at the weekend, which is a tough game as well. So, yeah, 4 points, game in hand if we win. You're right. You have no excuse as a team to not turn up for this game tonight. How much more motivation does this team need to actually put a performance in? The one thing that I will say about Arsenal is I don't think it's a lack of effort. I don't think they're not trying. I've never once watched a game and gone, they've down tools or they've given up or they're lazy. I've never said that. I think they're looking short of ideas. I think the defence now looks under more pressure because the front line are not scoring goals. The top of the pitch and the start of the pitch, they affect each other. The better the strikers are, the less pressure the defence has got. The better the defence defend, the less pressure on the front line. And I think at the moment, that front line is putting more and more pressure on our back line. And because we've got an 18-year-old at left back, we've got a right back that's had an ACL injury. You know, at the moment, the only thing holding this team together at the moment is probably the 2 centre-backs and the goalkeeper. That triangle of 3. I can't imagine how this team would be if Saliba or Gabriel was injured at the moment. I mean, we are literally hanging on by a thread. But they've got to turn up tonight. I'm sorry, that for me, there's no more excuses. Tottenham are in the bottom half of the table, as Manchester United were as well. And we didn't beat them with 10 men. I've said it. I'll be totally honest. I don't think we're going to win the league this season. However, if we win tonight and we can beat Aston Villa at the weekend, we're in with a chance. How much of a chance, I don't know. But we've got to win tonight, people. Let's get into the team lineup. Big up to everyone locked in already. Already 1,500 of you tuned in. And big up to everyone locked in. Let's get to 90k tonight. Let's do it, man. Big up Christian. Big up Keros. Force myself to this watch along. I hear you, bro. I hear everyone. We're all in the same boat right now as Arsenal fans, you know. We don't know whether we want to watch the game or not. We don't know whether we want to check the transfer news or not. We're all annoyed and frustrated, but we're here. It's the North London derby. It's the biggest game of the night. Let's see what happens. Let's talk about the team. Before we get into it, I will say that there's probably one change that I would have made. Maybe 2, but definitely 1. Let's talk about it. The goalkeeper, defence, midfield, I'm happy with. Raya in goal. Timber plays at right back. Turns out it was only cramp. It wasn't actually an injury. So Timber at right back, Saliba and Gabriel, the brick wall at centre back, and Lewis Skelly continues at left back. The midfield three, Rice, Partey, and Odegaard. We don't want to see no Marino, Jorginho double pivot, man. We ain't got time for that, right? We just haven't got time for all that, people. But the front three, Trossard, Sterling, and Kai Havertz. I mean, I actually am pleased that Raheem Sterling has an opportunity to start tonight. I think he deserves it. I think he wasn't great the other day, but at least there was a little bit of attacking intent. At least he was on the front foot. At least he tried to make something happen. However, I would have definitely played Gabriel Martinelli tonight. I'm going to be honest. Tottenham, high line for life. Martinelli and Sterling, the pace, the ability to catch them on the break. I just think Trossard and Havertz in the front three against a defence that sits back. Has he missed a trick there? Maybe he's gone with Trossard because of his finishing ability. But I actually thought Martinelli was our brightest player the other day. I would have played Martinelli 100%. But it is what it is. Maybe he's thinking, bring him off the bench. I'm definitely... The one thing that everybody says when you play against Tottenham is you need pace. They'll play a high line. You need to hit them in transition. You ain't hitting them in transition with Havertz and Trossard in your front three. So if I'm going to be a little bit constructive and critical, I would have definitely played Martinelli. And you've got to think about it. Martinelli and Trossard, they've been rotated a lot. So I don't even look at tiredness. Sorry, people. I'm just listing the stream. All right, there we go. We're there, people. We're live and direct. I'm really surprised that he hasn't gone with Martinelli. Maybe he thinks use him as a weapon off the bench. I'm just surprised. But he does like Trossard. So Sterling and Martinelli, I think, would have caused them more problems. But what do you guys think in the comments? Don said, "No, Curtis, I'm glad Martinelli is on the bench. He's got pace, but he does nothing." Joseph said, "Can Sterling go a full 90? I'm not sure. I don't think he'll have the match fitness to do that." Yeah, that's a good point. Martinelli played 120. That's a great point. See, that's why sometimes I have to lean on the community. Lean on me when you're not strong. Yo, listen, vibes pre-match, people. Let's hope we're still vibing by the end of the game. Let's hope we're still vibing. You're right, he played 120. I get it. What's your prediction? I'm going 2-1. And I always say, I don't lie, 2-1 is my unconfident team lineup. It's my unconfident team lineup, people. It's a big game for Raheem Sterling. I've backed Raheem Sterling at Arsenal. People say, oh, you know, you're just backing him because he's born in Jamaica. No, I'm backing him because I still think there's a player that's capable of doing something. How much is that something? Well, I've watched Martinelli and Trossard all season, and the standards are on the floor, people. I got excited just seeing Raheem Sterling run past fullbacks. Didn't do anything when he got past them, but at least he ran past someone. Raheem, you are an experienced Premier League winner. You've been there and done it, bro. You've played in the Euros final. You've won titles with Manchester City, been in Champions League finals. He needs to show his quality. Sterling will be on the right, which means he'll be up against Jed Spence. Now, Jed Spence is a good 1v1 defender, to be honest. But Leao cooked yesterday. I'm a big fan of Leao, man. I'd love to get him to Arsenal. I know he's a bit inconsistent, but you know, it is what it is. Is this the worst front three in the Emirates era? There's definitely a conversation to be had. Havertz played 120, yeah. But that's his stepson, bro. He ain't going to drop his stepson, is he? Thoughts on Liverpool and Forest? I thought Liverpool battered them. I thought Forest were brilliant. I mean, I'm not being funny, but they'll do very well to have Murillo at their football club next year. 23 years of age, Brazilian international. I thought he was outstanding last night. Being linked with Atletico Madrid today, so I thought Forest. Listen, obviously I follow Forest closely. I got friends who coach there, and I can tell you now the city is just absolutely buzzing right now. They just want European football, so I think for them to play Liverpool twice, beat them away and draw at home is unbelievable. Spurs have a better front line than us. Son, Kulusevski, Solanke. Yeah, you're not lying, to be honest. You're not lying. But do you know what, people? Ultimately, and maybe this is hopium from me because I'm usually the first one to just go mad. Oh, very good night out. I don't know if it's still a good night out, but it was when I was younger. Good night out in knots. What I will say is this, people. We're at home. Tottenham are in the bottom half of the table. They've just gone to extra time against Tamworth, a team that I used to play for back in the day. This team has to produce something at some stage. They've got to. I feel like now I'm putting a lot of the blame on the manager, and you guys know that if you watch me on a regular basis. But also, I think we also have to say as well, yo, don't let these players get away with it, Don't let them hide behind the manager. As the great Kevin Campbell said, it's the players, Curtis. I agree with him to a certain point, but not always. I'm looking at a lot of players now. I'm looking at Martin Odegaard, bro. You're the captain. El Capitan, Real Madrid. People were comparing him to Ozil and De Bruyne. Yo, what's going on, bro? Missing a penalty? Okay, I can accept that. But yo, pillow foot. Start grabbing games by the scruff of the neck. Make something happen. Not on a Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock when the sun's out against Ipswich or against Southampton. We know you're good in them games. This is the North London derby. Kai Havertz, as I said, the criticism, the abuse, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. If we judge him purely from a footballing point of view, the guy is underperforming. People were messaging me going, oh, he's only had 2 bad games. No, he hasn't. He hasn't had 2 bad games. The guy, if you look at the Premier League table, the guy hardly ever scores against the top half of the table team, people. He gets most of his goals against mid-table and bottom half teams. He's not been good enough. Now, I did say the other day that it's almost getting to the point with Havertz where it's not even his fault anymore. I'm almost at the point where I can't even blame him. He's not good enough. He's not a natural striker. He shouldn't be playing up front for Arsenal. That's the manager's fault. But while he's in the team, the guy's got to do something. What I will say is this about Kai Havertz. This manager has gone all out to defend this guy. Like, I've never seen him cap for a player as much as he's capped for Kai Havertz. Repay your manager, bro. Repay your manager. Because let me tell you something. The Arsenal fan base, particularly the fan base that are inside the stadium, they're very easy to get back on side. If we win tonight and Havertz scores, they'll be singing his name and his picture will be all over Twitter. They'll hype him up. He owes Arteta a performance. Do you know what I mean? Bro, the guy's made you the top earner for 5-year contract and you're missing from 2 yards out. I don't care. That's inexcusable, bro. If Gabriel or Saliba missed that chance, I'd be going mad. Never mind the guy that's leading our team in our attack. He's got to produce a performance today. Trossard, earlier on in the season at Villa, yo, I've scored, man. I'm not celebrating because this idiot Arteta won't put me in the team. You're starting the North London derby. You're lucky to be at Arsenal, bro. You're lucky to be at Arsenal. You was on the bench at Brighton. You could have easily ended up at another mid-table club. You're at Arsenal. You're starting North London derby. Stop saying all that nonsense. Oh, I won't celebrate because... put a performance in. Fans are arguing with each other and blah, blah, blah. Bro, players, what are they doing? Our front 3 today all owe us a performance. Havertz, you've been underperforming. Trossard, you've been underperforming. Sterling, people are still asking questions about why you're at the club. You lifted your head up in that video and said, you're going to see the best of me. Let's see it, bro. Let's see it. North London derby, bro. You're a London boy. He's a Northwest London boy. Not far from North. He knows what this game means. Turn up. Odegaard, turn up, bro. Partey, your contract's running out. You need to perform. Rice, question marks over Rice. Turn up. If you're going to play in the 8 role, if Zubimendi turns up, we got to start seeing something. We got to see something in the 8 role from Declan Rice, outside of whipping in a nice corner. The back 4 have been holding it down, and the goalkeeper. So I'm looking at the players today and saying, yo, do your job. They shouldn't need any team talk or anything from this manager today. 60,000, North London derby. Do something. Do something. That's my rally call, bro. I'm getting tired of this team. I'm tired of them. Win a game of football. Score from 2 yards out. Man, I'm missing from 2 yards out. We're celebrating corners. Oh my God, we've got a corner. Is Gabriel going to head it in? Bro, who do I support? I'm meant to be watching one of the best teams in Europe. And I'm celebrating a corner in case my centre-back heads it in. Come on, man. Stop feeding us crumbs out here, people. Listen, somebody just asked, actually. I told you I'm not messing about, people. 28 days to get your money back. I got this, I think, 3 or 4 days before Christmas. I've got about 7 days left, people. I'll do the whole stream like this if I have to. We'll do the whole stream like this. I don't care if they're watching it. I know people from the shop watch this. They tell me. If you're watching it and they work in the shop and you see me walking with the Arsenal bag, just turn away. Turn away. Don't say anything. Wait until the transaction's completed and then come and say hello. No problem. Wait till that money's gone back on my card. Told you, I don't trust this team right now. I'm putting that back neatly as well. I got to be careful. Don't get too excited. 28 days. I take this back. Over £100 for the tracksuit. I take that back. Gas and electricity is high right now. I mean, yeah, I'm drinking carefully. I'm leaning forward. Putting it down carefully. Nothing getting spilt. Arsenal lose tonight, mate. I'm at the shop 9 a.m. tomorrow when them shutters are going up. Yo, money back. Give me it. You ain't losing at home to Tottenham. Let me tell you that. I've had meltdowns this season. You lose at home to Tottenham? Nando's? Cheeky Nando's? You lose to Cheeky Nando's. They're 13th in the Premier League. Man United are 14th. That's even worse. 13th. They've lost 10 games out of 20. You lose at home to Tottenham? Oh my God. I might be live until 3 a.m. if they get beat tonight. Honestly. I'm not accepting it. It will be meltdown season. Let me tell you that, people. So, but yeah, just don't say anything about the tags though if you're in the comments. But you might see me at the shop. I might even be there at 8:50, waiting for you to turn the lights on and everything. I ain't playing. Big up my bro Saeed. The streets are saying we need another Curtis Shaw melt. Brother, this is Arsenal. One's only round the corner. You know, we're never far away from one. But you know what? I've kind of got to the point with Arsenal now where it's like, just stay calm. There's no benefit from me going mental. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be Phil Mitchell and getting all angry and going crazy. I'm calm. Big up my bro Saeed though, man. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's hella confident right now because they beat us. But don't worry. I've seen your meltdowns outside Old Trafford as well on the microphone and that. You know what I'm saying? But big up yourself. Shall I just time him out as well for banter? I'm going to give him 3 minutes for banter. Saeed, it's not personal. It's not personal. I'm doing it just for banter because you've knocked us out the FA Cup. So I'm going to give Saeed a 3-minute timeout. I'm going to do it. You know, they've just knocked us out the FA Cup with 10 men. Saliba got nutmegged by Xerxes. So, yeah, 3 minutes. I'll see you in 3 minutes, bro. Anyway, big up to everyone locked in. 4,000 of you in the chat already. Hold that, Saeed. You ain't talking for 3 minutes, bro. You deserve it. Xerxes nutmegging Saliba. Man United tweeted it out on their official account. Saliba getting nutmegged by Xerxes. Nah, man, he's lucky I don't block him for that. I'll 3 minutes and you can come back. Don't forget, people, today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN. Keep yourself safe if you're traveling this year. You don't want to be using public Wi-Fi's and all your information's on there and so on and so forth. Scan the QR code, bottom corner. Get 3 months free on a 1-year plan if you use the code Curtis Shaw TV. I'm using Proton VPN, you know, when I was traveling as well in the summer. I'm trying to watch some of my UK programs when I'm there in America. Go on my VPN. I'm good to go. Keep yourself safe, people. Honestly, I would not take the VPN off my phone right now, people. With the amount of traveling that I do, you need it on there. And I got, you know, I got important information on the phone. But big up to Proton VPN for sponsoring today's show. Already used Turkish promo code. Listen, you know, that's my boy. Turkish promo code, my promo code. Just make sure Proton. You know what I'm saying? But in fact, no, I'd rather you did use my code, because if you use his, then it looks like they'll moan at me. And yeah, but big up Turkish. OG's on Monday, 4:30, people. Big up your damn self. We did speak today. We said, listen, if we don't beat Tottenham, emergency OGs tomorrow. So, but yeah, man, big up Turkish each and every time. Big up Proton for supporting the channel. Ben said, Wolves fan here. I think that Arsenal will win this game. I think we'll win this game. Everyone's scared of Turkish. It's the meltdowns, isn't it? You know what I mean? But let me get into a few of these super chats, and then we'll get into a few stories. The players are on the pitch warming up. The game is on TNT Sports 1, people. 8 o'clock kickoff, if anyone's looking for it. Nelly Nelson, big up the community and hit that like button. Big up your damn selves. 4,000 of you in here already. And we're 34 minutes until kickoff. The support on this channel all the time, but particularly in the last month or so, has been amazing. We're getting a lot of new subscribers as well, which is great. Big up Anthony, who said this Arteta guy will simply not drop Havertz. It seems under any circumstances, even if we win tonight, we ain't winning the title. Let's have it right. I always say, Anthony, bro, that hope and belief are two different things. Do I believe Arsenal will win the league? No. Do I hope that they win the league? Yes. At the end of the day, if we can win tonight, at least we apply pressure on Liverpool. What we can't do, what the players and the manager can't do, is give up. Even if the fan base have given up, they've got to give us a reason to believe in them again. Over the last 7 days, this team have given us all reason to not believe in them. They've got to restore our faith. They've got to beat Tottenham. They've got to beat Aston Villa. And then they've got to go into the market and act like an ambitious football club. If those things happen, they will get some of our belief back. If those things don't happen, then that's on them. Apparently Josh Kroenke's at the game tonight, so he's going to see it for himself, what we are, you know, live and direct. 876 said, Wagwan Curtis, I feel a draw 1-1. Listen, let me tell you something, people. If we draw tonight, that for me is a loss. Like, I ain't interested in no point. I ain't interested in a point. 3-point collectors, nothing less, people. Nothing less. Big up to you, bro. Aiden said, Big C, this team got me questioning if I wear my home shirt. Oh, not going to lie, the national team shirt was looking quite tempting. 2-0 tonight, come on, you Gunners. You know, like, you know when you go to the gym? Like, I don't know about anybody else. I go in my gym, there's a few people in there who are football fans. So I've seen a few Liverpool shirts, the odd Man United shirt. And when we lost to Man United, I went in the gym on Monday. And I'm being honest now. I went in the wardrobe and I pulled out an Arsenal shirt. And I was going to put the Arsenal shirt on and I thought, we just got beat by Man United with 10 men. They're in the bottom half. Xerxes nutmeg Saliba. Havertz missed from 2 yards. Odegaard and Havertz missed a penalty. Straight back on the hanger, plain t-shirt, off to the gym. I said, yo, I can't walk in the gym with that shirt today. I felt a little bit embarrassed. I did. I'm honest with the community, people. I said, no, not today. Not today. I can't walk in there and see somebody with a Man United shirt on. I said, no. I got a plain white t-shirt and kept it moving. I had to hang that shirt back up. So, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Craig said, my great-grandmother had teeth here and was head to the Beatles last time Spurs won the league. I respect that. By the way, people, have you seen the Sol Campbell advert? What an advert that is. That's probably the best thing we've done all season. What a great advert. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look. Big up Mohammed. He said, support the team and the community if you hate top Spurs. I really don't have the strength for this team. Gave up for the season. But you're here, Mohammed. You're here. We're all trying, you know? And it's a big game. That's what I said. You're always going to get drawn back for games like this. Just out of curiosity, you're going to watch. Big up Google. Yeah, man. That advert was so good. I was tempted to get the Google phone. But I'm not, though. Beckley said, Spurs more injuries than us. No excuses. Yeah. Their goalkeeper and both their centre-backs and their left-backs out. And they're also missing Bentancur as well. So they're missing a centre-mid, 2 centre-backs, left-back, and a goalkeeper. 5 players. Nearly half their team's out. I don't want to hear any excuses. Let's be honest. Out of all our injured players, who would be in the team? Saka. Maybe Ben White at right back, and maybe Timber would get moved to left back. But definitely Saka. We're missing probably 1 first-team player. 2 if you want to say Ben White. Jesus probably would be on the bench. His purple patch was gone. Aidan said, Big C, you've said before you think you could have gone to bigger heights in your career. Just curious and wondering how high you could have got to. I say this all the time, and anybody that knows me or ever saw me play, one of the reasons why I struggled was I had a very technical game. So how can I put this? I kind of played in a manner that was more suited to playing higher up the leagues than the lower leagues. I was a very technical player. Where in League 2 and the conference, it's a scrap, it's a battle. You're up front, they don't even give you the ball to feet. They're hitting the channels, you're running after it. You win a throw-in or a corner, you're being applauded by the fans. That kind of football, muddy pitches. You know what I mean? So I actually thought when I played teams higher up, it was almost easier. I think when you're a technically gifted player, it's easier to play higher up the pitch. Higher up the league, sorry. Those levels are more, you've got to be super fit, super strong. You've got to run non-stop. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, yo, Potsy's on TV. No, Daniel, what are you playing at? This guy thinks he's a star. Yes, Potsy, I respect it. Potsy's on TNT Sports being interviewed. Let me hear what he's saying. I like that. Big up Potsy. No, I'm not Havertz. People said so, you're Havertz. I am not Havertz. I would say I'm a... Who am I? I was going to say Cesc Fabregas, but he's more of a centre mid. No, I'm not Lacazette either. Your chip missed. No, that chip went in, bro. You saw it. It hit the net. Oh, I thought he was with Lee Judges. Maybe it's his... I'm sure he goes to games with his dad. Oh, no, that guy's got a Tottenham hat on, so that's definitely not his dad. But big up Aiden for the question. I honestly, and I think I could have played in the Prem. I honestly think I could have played in the Prem, but the whole lifestyle was not right, to be honest. And I know it. You know, I know it. You were offside. No VAR, so it counts. Malik said, big up Curtis. Let's win this. Big up, bro. Appreciate that. We need to win it. Aiden, if we win, rip that tag. If they're convincing, we'll rip the tag off. We'll rip the tag off. He-Man, Saka needs Odegaard. More like Odegaard needs Saka. That's a great point. When Odegaard was out, Saka was still cooking. Saka's gone out. Odegaard can't cook. Pranesh said, Robbie said it's injury crisis. Saka and Jesus, the names he mentioned. There are teams with more injuries. Ty's friendship has made him deluded. Yeah, come on. We're not in an injury crisis. We're just missing a few big options, and our attack isn't good enough anyway. You know, we are missing our best attacker. Anybody would feel that. If Salah comes out the Liverpool team, they will feel that. But this isn't an injury crisis. It's just this club are not prepared for it. Look at the bench again tonight. First 3 outfield players, Zinchenko, Tierney, Kivior. Who else has got 3 left-backs on the bench? You know? Calafiori would be there as well. It could be 4. So it's the squad is not balanced. The squad is not balanced. Get that stinking fraud Arteta out of my club. What a name. Thank you for the 99p sticker. C Law, big up to you, new member on the channel. Craig said, use the Proton VPN, the only service I use when... Oh, no, listen, relax, bro. Relax. But, yeah, you do need a VPN. Will said, big love, C, sending you hugs from Berlin. Hey, big up. Respect to community for, looking out for me. I appreciate it. White Glove said Turkish been scaring people into buying Proton VPN. I'm telling you, man. He's like doing that, doing thumbnails like that. I mean, Big C, you see Odegaard doing a 360 in the middle of the park against Man U. Seriously, what in F Turks said Man C and go. I saw that clip. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even notice that during the game. He was running forward and just turned around. It's crazy. Kevin said you should be ashamed to wear that shirt at all times. Love the channel, but I can't even read the end out. Listen, relax. I'll send you the Sol Campbell advert just to keep you balanced. Nah, listen, big up yourself. The game's the game, Maxwell, big up, bro. He said, big up, Curtis. I can see Saliba leaving in the summer and Rice moving to centre-back. Zubi replacing him in the midfield. Surely Rice doesn't go back to centre-back, man. Hey, Saka's in the building. Prada jacket and all sorts. Good to see that he's obviously walking okay now. Do you know what, man? Now Saka's out the team, I'm looking at Saka like, you're my favourite player and everything. I can't believe that, you just realise how valuable he is to this team when he comes out of it, man. I would love Saka to be playing tonight, but hey, people have to step up, man. Johnny's World, I'm tempted to become a member only if Arsenal win significantly. Yo, don't worry about Arsenal. Just do it for the community, and the vibes. Big up, Johnny. Luke said Big C went to the Australian Open last night. Thought I saw Tomiyasu, although I also thought I saw him on the new season of Squid Game, so I could be wrong. Tomiyasu's gone missing, bro. We don't know where he is, Sire said Curtis, you were Havertz. Even though you've put LOL at the end, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Especially the way Havertz is playing right now. I'd rather you called me Odegaard or somebody. Not Havertz. Not that space invader. I'll see you. So you were invading space like Donkeyverts. You're going as well. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Consider your actions. I suppose that the way I described myself, I did make myself sound like Havertz, so I probably deserved it. Mario, big up for the super sticker. Big up David, he said, Big C, it's not an injury crisis, it's poor recruitment. Absolutely bang on, my friend. Bang on. Oh, it's an injury crisis. What, you got 2 first-team players injured. Yeah, they're important, but get on with it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Arsenal need to stop doing this sympathy thing. All the refs hate us. VAR hates us. We've got an injury crisis. PSR, we can't buy anybody. Everything's against us. Stop all that, man. Stop that. The refs aren't against us. They're at a poor level. It affects most teams. VAR don't hate us. They're at a poor level. They've got FPL on their phone when they're drawing lines for the game. They're not serious either. They're triple captaining, right? The recruitment is our problem. Turn up with a proper team, you'll be fine. Proper squad and you'll be fine. Manil said, thoughts on Adebayor as a player for Arsenal. I didn't like him at the start, and then he blew up that season when he got like 27 goals. And by the time I actually realised, oh, we've got a player here, he was holding up a Man City shirt. So I didn't take to Adebayor. He just had a bit of a personality that I felt like it was difficult to like Adebayor. But that season when he went mad, I started to think, yo, this guy's a baller. But then by the time I kind of he'd gone. So I haven't really got no time for him as a player. I don't think I ever talk about Adebayor on this channel. Yogi said they won the league in the 60s. They won the league in black and white. Exactly. And Carl said, hometown in Brixton, ready for the game, thinking of Super Kev. Yeah, man. He would have loved this game. And MJ said, I'm just here for you, man's misery. Solanke brace. You better relax. You better relax. I know you're loving life now because Man United beat us, but calm down. Calm down. Andrew said, if the players don't turn up for this game, sack them all. Yeah, I hear you. Big up my broski. People always asking me on here, where's Fran? There is Fran. Type in his name, 10 Trading, YouTube, Go and see what he's doing. He's basically your modern day financial advisor. Big up my brother. Yes, brother, let's see what this clown will do tonight. His ego has cost us because he does not want a real striker. Strikers have attitude. That's why they are the main guys. And Fran was a striker, and I was a striker, and we had attitude. Probably a little bit too much attitude, which is why we didn't climb up the leagues. But yeah, you're right, my bro. You're right. Make sure you go and follow him. 10 Trading on YouTube. And if you want to see what he's doing some great things. He's moved out of the world of football, into the world of finance, man. Out of context is defo lurking. The game's the game, man. Big C, would you take Ronaldo on loan till the summer? Well, look who's starting up front for us right now. So, yeah, I would take Ronaldo on loan. He probably can't run as much, but he would. Do you think he's missing that chance the other day? Sin said 4.5K just chilling in the chat with only 868 likes. I'm going to say it now. If you haven't liked this video, you're a Tottenham fan. You must be a Tottenham fan. What is going on, people? 4.5K. We should be at 2K likes already. It's the North London derby. I actually sometimes prefer the hour build up to the game than the actual game itself because I'm vibes, I'm relaxed. When the game starts, I'm all uptight and, you know what I mean? Come on, people. Don't do me dirty like that. We should be easily at 2,000 likes. 4.5K. We're not even at 50%. Nah, man. Like the video if you hate the Tottenham people. Hopefully, if we hadn't just gone to 1,000 likes, let's see if the reverse psychology worked. Let's see if it worked or not. I reckon we'll be at 1,000 likes. I'm confident. I wouldn't allow that kind of slander from anybody. What? You don't like it? You're a Tottenham. I'd be... There we go. 1.3K already. So, I mean, it's beautiful scenes. Beautiful. Nearly 500 of you like the video straight away. See, easy work, people. Easy work. Big up to everybody. Yeah, we are going to have some transfer talk. A little bit of transfer talk. Big C, your streams help me mentally. God bless you and your family, said Guna. Don't know why. What a name, first of all. But yeah, listen. Community settings, people. Information and entertainment, We either give you some info or we try and uplift your spirits in some way, people. Big up to you and stay strong. And I'm glad you're part of the community. Phil said, Curtis on smoke today, handing out timeouts recklessly. Nah, man, I told you, Arsenal have put me in trying to shake them off at the moment, Puneet said, strikers need freedom to express themselves. Evidence suggests Arteta doesn't allow it. Listen, I know I never played at that level, but if I did, and Arsenal wanted to sign me and I was a top striker, I'd be looking at the move sideways. I'm not even going to lie, people. I'd be a little bit... I'd be a little bit like, I saw Isak play for Newcastle the other week. He had a whole heap of freedom. Looked like he could do what he want. I watched Aubameyang get worse and worse. I watched Lacazette get worse. Eddie never developed. Havertz hasn't. Jesus got worse. That can't be a coincidence. That's a pattern, people. If it happens once or twice, maybe it's the player. If it happens 4 or 5 times, that means something is collectively wrong. This team is not built for strikers. I think Arteta wants a false 9 and he wants his wingers to be the goal scorers. Danny Boy said, just watch the Sol Campbell advert. Love it. Wish we had a leader like him. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Raj said, what the F Big C had to jump out the shower to slam the like button. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you deal with that, people. There's a few other Premier League games tonight as well. Keep me updated. I'm just looking now. I actually didn't even know there were other games tonight. I'm not interested in anyone else apart from us. Everton Villa, Leicester against Palace, Newcastle against Wolves. Stand up if you ate. You know who. I hope you haven't done me there and you meant like another team and you've tricked me, but I'm standing up. To me, it means the Spuds anyway. Chaz said, let's aim for a draw. Yours sincerely, win the dog. Bro, we need more than a draw. A draw will be a meltdown. SC Gunnar, can I get a courtesy 3-minute timeout just to what it's like? Much love, Big C. See, people are now asking for it. SC, there you go. 3 minutes. Enjoy the 3 minutes. People are now super chatting saying, give me a timeout. I'm telling you, it's legendary. A guy's just paid £20 to say, give me a time, or $20 to say, give me a timeout. It's incredible. It's like money for the pull-up to the DJ when they start throwing money at him saying, pull it, there you go. There's $50. People want timeouts. I can't time out too many of you. Imagine if you don't come back, you know? Sam said, I just searched up Super Kev to see any recent shows you might have with him and found out he passed. Wow, I've been under rock, but this is so... I can't believe you didn't know that. That's crazy, man. It is crazy. You know, sometimes I actually forget that he's not here anymore. Like, it's wild. It is wild. Jack said, Big C, I'm a new viewer, was unaware of your playing days. What was your favourite period of your career? Who did you enjoy playing for the most? It was definitely Mansfield Town. It felt like I was on the way to, you know, blowing up. And then it came crashing down kind of thing. I was in the newspaper in Nottingham. I was tipped as like the next... Basically, the 3 local teams in and around the Nottingham area are Mansfield Town, Notts County and Nottingham Forest. The start of the season, they did a report, 1 player from each club that we think is going to sort of blow up or go to the next level. I was picked as the Mansfield player. I had scouts from higher clubs coming to the games. It was like, yo, it's going to happen. And it messed up. As I said, I'm not going to go into it because I could talk about it for ages. I had an opportunity to move up to a higher league, and I went to the manager and basically put in a transfer request. And because he'd brought me to the club, he took offence, and basically I never really got back into the team after that point. So, yeah, I was young. I was like, yo, I can go higher, better money, want to push my career. Went in, said, look, I want to leave. He was like, what? I brought you to the club. I feel like you've disrespected me. Next minute, I'm training with the under-23s and all kinds of madness is going off. So, yeah, that's the long story short, basically. But it is what it is. You live and learn, people. You live and you learn. But, yeah, it is what it is. I saw you at Kidderminster Harriers, man. My manager was Jan Mulby, Liverpool legend. Yeah, Kidderminster were good times, man. Trashford attitude. Nah. Not like... I didn't have no Louis jackets, I tell you that. I wish I did. Sesko with another goal. Has he scored again? He scored a banger the other day, didn't he? Watkins just missed a one-on-one. Live and learn, people. You live and learn. I do know John Thompson, yeah. Yeah. He played for Forest, didn't he, first? And then I think he went to Mansfield. And I think he even... Did he go to Notts County? I think he went to Notts County as well. Anyway, we'll get into that another time, people. We'll get into it another time. No, and I never got the move. So transfer request, no move. So it definitely didn't work. Manuel said, big up from Montreal, Canada. You're a real one. Big up, bro. Can I have one as well, says Ned. Oh, look, people are paying to have a timeout. Go on, have one. There you go. 3 minutes. It's easy. You lot are going mad. William said, I've realised that Arteta must be there. Yo, it's the stress, bro. I'm telling you. The beard's thicker. The eyebrows are light. It's wild. It's wild. I'm hanging on to the baby hairs up there as well. I said, listen, they better make Champions League. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. David said, Sir Big C, white rum settings tonight. White rum is like... White rum is a dangerous drink. You know what I'm saying? White rum. And you know now I've got older and I don't really go clubbing and drink and all that sort of stuff. White rum. If I drank a white rum right now, boy, I could be... nah. I don't know how when we was younger we used to drink things like that, man. Them drinks there will knock your head off, bro. I'm telling you now. Yeah, them drinks. I don't even know if I could deal with them drinks now. I'm telling you. Maybe back in the day, but not now. Did you have a release clause? I wish I did. At that level, the release clause would have probably been about 400 quid, mate. Pull out cash out of your pocket. You know? Remember Lamella's Rabona against us? Yeah, I couldn't stand him. I could not stand Lamela. But that was a hell of a goal. White rum next stream. Imagine if we lose tonight and then lose to Emery. I might be doing white rum on the stream. We got to win tonight. We got to win tonight. Let's get into a little bit of transfer news. We kick off in 11 minutes. I haven't even got any stories up yet. What am I doing? I'm banging on about all sorts of, you know, Ray and Nephew and that. Mikel Arteta, Miguel Delaney has put out this story. Fabrizio, I believe. Somebody said Fabrizio's tweeted about Arsenal. Let me have a look. But Miguel Delaney is anyway saying Mikel Arteta has been in discussions with Arsenal's hierarchy about bringing forward plans for a project striker. What does a project striker mean exactly? Arteta wants a physically imposing forward who can grow. With Victor Gyökeres, Randall Kolo Muani and Evan Ferguson all raised, Benjamin Sesko is the ideal profile. I mean, those four players are like so different. It doesn't even make sense. I mean, let's just say, I don't know if you saw, but Kolo Muani about half an hour ago, there was a tweet of him landing in Italy. So cross him off the list. Thank you. I don't want that guy anyway. Evan Ferguson has not developed one bit at the moment at Brighton, so we don't want nothing to do with him. So then it's Gyökeres or Sesko. But didn't they say about 2 months ago that we don't want Gyökeres? They think he's too old and he hasn't done it in a big enough league. I don't want to hear the word project. Project attacker means somebody that comes in and in a few years he's going to be really good because we're going to develop him and it's project youth. I heard project 5 years ago. We're getting a project this and a project that. We need now. What are we waiting for? What do they mean project? I don't want no project. I want a striker that can come in and hit the back of the net. No projects. We've had projects. The projects should be over by now. Forget Evan Ferguson. Forget Kolo Muani. And forget Benjamin Sesko, who ain't even scoring 20 goals in Germany. Get Gyökeres. Get Isak. Get Osimhen. Get somebody of that level. I can't stand when I hear... Why is Arsenal always buzzwords? But anyway, Miguel Delaney, you know... Is he bang on? I don't know. I definitely think there is a minor obsession with Sesko. They absolutely love that guy for some reason. I know he's 6'5" and he's scoring a few bangers, but I just don't see what's so crazy about him. Havertz is 6'2", 6'3". He is already a tall striker. And then now you want an even taller striker. Like, you would think you would have two strikers that were different. Would you take Sesko over Vlahovic? I suppose, yeah. Because Vlahovic is older. And I'm not convinced by him, to be honest. Vlahovic, how old is Vlahovic? Dusan is 24. Sesko's 21. It's a good question, you know. I'm not sure. I think that I would maybe go with... Yeah. Hey, I'm looking at his numbers. Vlahovic has scored 20 goals at Fiorentina, but I don't like Dusan's lack of mobility, what I've seen. He doesn't look that quick. I don't really like any of them. I just don't like any of them. You know, you're offering me two players that I don't want. I think they will go for Sesko ahead of Vlahovic. I want a striker with more mobility. I want somebody that can run and move and is active and have got a bit of skill and silk. Vlahovic ain't got no silk. I don't think Sesko's got no silk, and Havertz hasn't. I want somebody that can nutmeg someone, can bend one in from 25 yards, can, you know, give us something to get excited about, man. Kvaratskhelia, yeah, he's on his way to PSG. We got a donkey now, we want a giraffe. Exactly. Big up SC Gooner, he's been let out of timeout. He's gifted 5 memberships. Big up yourself, bro. Oh, my days. Kickoff's in 6 minutes. I'm not even, like, prepared for the game. Listen, we know about all this project stuff and all of that. What was interesting, I haven't got the actual report here now, but yesterday, obviously, we got all this news about Zubimendi and how the British press are basically saying the deal's done. We're going to sign him in the summer. It came out yesterday in The Sport, which is obviously a big newspaper in Spain. They came out yesterday and said basically Zubimendi has spoke to multiple different clubs but hasn't committed to anybody yet. So all of a sudden we're going, what's going on here? Like, British press are saying it's a done deal. Spanish press are saying he hasn't signed for anybody. So anyway, today Gunnar blog saying Arsenal are hoping to complete a deal for Zubimendi in the summer. Zubimendi has a €60 million release clause. Arsenal may be prepared to pay slightly more if they can negotiate more favourable payment terms. So there's now a rumour that his release clause is £51 million. Arsenal are saying we would go as high as 60 million. Number one, if we can sign him now. And number two, if we can spread the payments where a release clause requires the full payment at one time. I don't know. I said yesterday in isolation, it's not a bad signing, but talk to me about it June the 1st. You know, that's where I'm at, you know. So, yeah. Make sure you get the likes up. Players are in the tunnel. We'll get ready for the game. Listen, it's a big game. Jimmy said, Curtis, lad, love the content. Cannot stand all these Arteta sexuals, aka 3/4 of AFTV. You, Turkish and Matty, are looking at this 5-year project realistically. We lose today, you get 500,000 views. I'd rather win and not get them because I'm tired of just repeating myself, you know? I actually want us to win a game and have something to cheer about, and you can't lose to these lot. Right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Do me a favour. Hit the like button. Get those likes up, people. You're getting some great numbers here already. We're already at 1,700 likes pre-kickoff. Can we get 2,000 likes pre-kickoff? That would be amazing. Really appreciate the support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget, today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN. Scan the QR code. Use the code CurtisShawTV to get 3 months free on the 1-year program. Big up to Proton VPN for supporting the channel. Make sure your phone is secure, especially if you're traveling abroad or using public Wi-Fi. Big up to Proton for supporting the channel. I've got it on my phone. I was secure when I'm going on tour. Make sure you get it on your phone, people, and use the code CurtisShawTV or scan the QR code. Let's get down to business. 3 minutes until kickoff. It is the North London derby. It is Arsenal against Tottenham. Both sides not really achieving what they set out to achieve. Tottenham down in 13th in the league. Even if they were to win tonight, they'll still be in the bottom half of the table. And they are 10 points off a Conference League place. So unless they win the Europa League, it's looking very unlikely that they will be in Europe next season. Arsenal, of course, 7 points behind Liverpool. A win tonight would get them 4 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool would have a game in hand. Liverpool drew last night with Forest. Arsenal, the last 2 times that Liverpool have drew, Arsenal have done the same thing and failed to make any sort of, you know, gap up on Liverpool. Are they actually going to take advantage of it tonight, people? Let's go through the teams and then give me a score predictions. David Raya in goal. Back 4, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel and Lewis Skelly. The midfield, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey and Martin Odegaard, the captain. And the front 3, maybe a little bit of a surprise, people. Raheem Sterling starts on the right. Leandro Trossard plays on the left. And Kai Havertz plays up front. Havertz, who's been getting a lot of criticism. He needs to put in a performance. Trossard, who's been so inconsistent. He plays ahead of Martinelli. Martinelli did play 120 minutes. So maybe he feels he needs to rotate. Although Havertz did as well. Sterling gets that right-hand side. Showed a few bright spots the other day, but we need more end product from him. The Arsenal bench, Neto, Zinchenko, Tierney, Kivior, Jorginho, Marino, Gabriel Martinelli, Cabby and Butler. Not Jimmy Butler for the basketball fans. The Tottenham team, Kinksy, is it, in goal? Yeah, I saw he made his debut last week against Liverpool. He did well, but we need to put him under pressure, especially from set pieces. Pedro Porro at right back, Spence at left back, Archie Gray and Dragazin, midfield three, Basuma Sarr and Bergval, and a front three, Son, Kulusevski and Solanke. North London forever, beating out the Emirates 60,000 full North London derby. 2-1 prediction for Arsenal, people. What are you going for? This team need to stop playing hide and seek. They need to come out and show who they are, because at the moment, they're hiding. We need to see a performance. We are underway, people. Come on! You do not lose to these lot. I can't accept it. 10 men Man United was bad enough. You do not lose. You don't lose to Nando's, people. You do not lose to Nando's. Tottenham playing in their change kit. Put this goalkeeper under pressure. There you go. He's given the ball away already. Let's see what we've got. Free kick to Arsenal early on. Right-hand side. Crossing opportunity. Raheem Sterling wins it. I'm backing Raheem Sterling tonight. I'm telling you. I know there's a lot of Jamaica tax, and I've met him a couple times, but I think he can do something. That right-hand side, apart from maybe 45 minutes of Waneri against Brighton, nobody has done anything on that right-hand side since Saka's been out. Maybe 20, 30 minutes Martinelli did against Crystal Palace away. Set piece FC might save us. PSV said, Curtis, speak to Robbie, please. This guy's telling his audience if we win today, all is forgiven. Now, relax. Got to do a lot more than that. Declan Rice, free kick. Will set piece FC get us to where we need to get to? Come on, Deckers, lad. Put the free kick in. Whips it in. It's a good ball. It's a great ball. Bounces all around. Tottenham get away with it. Odegaard wins it back. Come on, Odegaard. Not just snot and telling us to, you know, make more noise tonight. Actually do something. Curtis, Arsenal is just nice guys, defensive and insecure. We don't need that. We need to be reckless. Like E. Ross said, man, play some DMX. Tarun said, big up Curtis. Give me your Emirates era best 11. It would take a while. I mean, Sanchez, Fabregas, Cazorla, Gabriel Saliba. Who's the best keeper? Probably Emi Martinez. Right back, I'd probably go Timber. Left back. We haven't had great left backs, have we? Maybe Kieran Tierney. Carl said, yes, Big C, 3-0 tonight. There is only one striker we can be going after. If Isaac is a no-go, and it's Victor Osimhen. Here's the chance, Raheem Sterling. Oh, my days, he's fell over. Oh, my days, how has he slipped over there? Raza, what are you doing? He's near enough one-on-one with a goalkeeper. Put your studs on, mate. What are you doing? Brilliant from Lewis Skelly. What a ball, Raza. You're in. Just hit it. What is he doing? Why is he taking it round him? Nah, man. He can't be born in Jamaica, man. He must have moved there a week or two after birth. I'm telling you, man. He was born in a different island. What is that, Raza? You could have just scored. Try and lift it over him. Why is he taking it around him? You better make up for it now. Here he is. I don't... Please, somebody explain to me why he's trying to take that round him. Here's Odegaard. Thomas Partey. Just shoot, man. I'm backing my guy, you know. Did I say that? I might have to edit this stream at half-time. Raheem the Dream. That was Raheem the Nightmare. He could have scored. I'd be going mad. Did you lot see Declan Rice yesterday on his birthday, man? That video. Yeah, man. Press trigger, mina, press people button. Come on, Timber. Whip it in. And ball! Corner to Arsenal. Decent start. Oh, my. Bro, Declan Rice is moving more Jamaican than Sterling right now. I don't know what that was. Hey, Odegaard, I've got time for that flick, though. Lewis Skelly, by the way. The left-back spot's got to be his. I'm telling you now, if it ain't Kieran Tierney, which it isn't going to be, maybe Jamaica Queens, yeah, 50 Cent business. Hey, look, Tottenham fans giving Declan Rice all sorts of abuse. Do you remember last year at Tottenham? That fan was going mental behind him, swearing his head off. Rice whipped the corner in, we score, and Rice was laughing at the guy. Jerk Rice settings. You're right, Howbeast. Come on, Deckers. Corner, in-swinger. Rice whips it in, it's high. Oh, it goes all the way across and out for a goal kick. Wasn't a great delivery. Cope said Arteta equals the guy with most possession. Yeah. That's us. It's incredible we didn't win this game. Skelly is a baller. Serious baller. Good tackle, Timber. Bullies Son to the floor. Timber, honestly, been one of my favourite Arsenal players this season. Odegaard, Partey, good football. We've made a good start, people. We've made a good start. We need to capitalise. Newcastle winning 1-0. Who scored? Was it Isak? Isak, people are saying, of course. Of course, he should be playing up front for us, but that guy's a beast, man. What a goal as well. Is it a banger? I'm going to go and watch it at half-time. What we got? Villa 0, Everton 0, Leicester 0, Palace 0, and yeah, Newcastle winning. Arsenal 0-0. We kicked off later than the other games. The others, I think, were they all 7:30? I think they were all 7:30. Tottenham in possession. I agree, Mark. I wouldn't say awful, but he hasn't been at his usual standard. But I think you got to understand, when you've had an ACL injury and he's playing nearly every game for us, I don't expect him to play well every game. I just don't. It's such a big injury. It can actually take you another year to really get over that injury, to be honest. You know? It's already looking... Hey, big up Gaza, man. Come on, man. He needs to play like a Gaza man, Raheem, though. You know what I mean? I rate Spence as well. I watched him a lot at Forest. He was really good. I was really surprised Tottenham kind of just left him out for a year and then loaned him out. But he's got a chance at left back now. Udogi's out. Long ball by Raya. Overhits it, looking for Timber. Trossard just got out of bed. I just went and watched that Rice clip. Bro, man's full on Yardman vibes. Top off on holiday. Press trigger, me no press people button. Arsenal fans in loud voice. I always say, man, they have a responsibility to keep the players hyped. Barca winning 1-0, said Salman. Good play again by Timber. Bullies is, is Raheem Sterling right hand side. Oh, crosses blocked. End product. Need better end product. Razor. Again. He looks like he's hit the ball into the ground. And I don't think he did it on purpose. He's onside. Whip that across the area, bro. Look at Trossard at the back post. Smash it across the floor. Man's doing that. You know when Ozil used to get one-on-one and he hit the ball into the floor to make it go over? But Ozil was doing it on purpose. I feel like Sterling's just mishit it. Smash that across the area. Jesus. Odegaard's playing well. I'm telling you now. Corner to Arsenal. Odegaard takes it short to Trossard. 2v1. Give it him! What's he waiting for? Trossard, give him the damn ball. Now it's gone out. Why did he not give that back to him? Jesus. They're 2v1. Give him the ball. I tagged you on Twitter. Isak goal. Big up. I'm going to check. When the ball goes out next, I'll check. I want to see the goal. Trossard loses out to Son, but he wins the ball back. Son's lost the ball 3 times already. Timber. That's a foul. Free kick to Arsenal. Let's have a look. Where's Isak? Free kick to Arsenal. We've started quite bright. We have started quite bright. I'm trying to see it. Have you tagged me here? Apparently Barcelona are looking at Isak now. I don't know where they would get that money from. But Barca always seem to find money from somewhere. Oh, I'm looking at Isak's goal now. Oh, no. He's going to whip it in the far corner. He's played a 1-2. It's bouncing. He's running rings around him. Oh, he's so good. He's just too good. He's actually too good. It's annoying because every time he scores, though, his price is going up. He'll cost about 150 by the time the summer. Here we go, set piece FC. It's high. Keeper punches it out. Goes out for a corner. I am honestly sick of seeing this set piece coach on my screen now. It was fun at first. Oh, yeah, we're great at set pieces. The set piece coach is standing up. Get him off the TV. Why does Arteta let him stand up? You're on the training ground all week. There's nothing that you can tell them that surely they don't already know. Sit down and relax. It's boring now. The guy's standing up doing diagrams and pointing like he's bringing air traffic control in at the airport, doing all this. He's going to whip the corner in. They're going to try and head it in. Sit down. Odegaard in swinging corner. It's high to the back post. Here's Trossard. Corner, another corner on the other side. Now Gabriel's telling us to make noise. They're all at it. Bunch of cheerleaders, these lot, honestly. Corner to Arsenal. Bro, air traffic control. I thought there was a plane landing. Man's doing all this. Relax, man. You've been on the training ground all week practicing set pieces. Why do you need to stand up? And why do the TV zoom in on him? Declan Rice. Look, again. Every time. Tell him to sit down. It's just boring. All right, here we go. There's the camera goes off the screen there. You see the camera was low there, the one that's in the middle of the stadium. Rice in swinging corner. Both set pieces have been really high to the back post. That's a great ball, Rice. Keeper punches it away. He does well. Odegaard back to Rice. 2v1 again. Touch deliver. Whip it in. Odegaard, what are you waiting for? Rice needs help. Oh, we didn't get a crossing. Isak would have been cheaper last season, 100%. Saliba does well there. Arsenal forced back to the halfway line. Gabriel, though, is the real captain. He's a good leader. I like Gabriel. I'd have him as skipper. Saul gets challenged there. Free kick to not free kick, a throw into Tottenham. Wayne said, "I'm sick of this crap football already." Alen said, "Set piece FC." Media is as cringe as the top fans. The thing is nowadays, it is a free kick. The media will buy into all of it. You know, they're like, Arsenal love set pieces. Here's Kulusevski, edge of the box. Good tackle by Lewis Skelly. Here's Raheem Sterling on the run, driving run. Gets out to Trossard, left-hand side. Declan Rice goes to support him. As that left 8 that they want him to be. Thomas Partey, bro, he could have gone forward. Here's Saliba. Game's on TNT Sports, bro. TNT Sports. Odegaard, who started the game quite well. That's a lovely ball. Declan Rice. Trossard. Deflected. Oh, my days. It's blocked. Partey shoots another block. That was a good chance there for Trossard. Rice whips it in. It's floated. Sterling at the back post. Good touch. Oh, good little back heel. Timber. Crossing position. Whipped in. Headed away. Odegaard. Left foot. It loops up in the air and Tottenham clear it. I want to see the replay of that chance, man. I feel like Trossard should have done better. Arsenal dominating. Saliba brushes off Bergvall. He's trying to do step-overs. He's slipped over. We end up all the way back with David Raya. Good chance. Good chance. Has Isak scored again? Or are people referring to the same goal? Here come Arsenal again. Trossard, left-hand side. Lewis Skelly on the overlap. Trossard drills it across. It's blocked at the near post. We've started lively. We need to score. When you dominate games of football, you need to score while you got the pressure on. Any chance of TNT actually showing us... actually showing us the goal? Oh, not the goal. I wish it was a goal. The shot. Why are they not showing us a replay? Partey, we're actually playing well, but we need a goal. Ball whipped in. Not a great cross. Go straight to the goalkeeper. Any chance of a replay, TNT Sports? What are we paying this monthly fee for? You don't even show us replays of chances. That was actually a very good chance. Tottenham goalkeeper pings it long. Arsenal have the ball back. We're dominating the ball, but we need to score. Ball whipped in and cleared. We're dominating. Saliba in possession. 29 on the pitch. I don't think I've mentioned him, have I? Actually don't think I've said his name once. Maybe he thinks if I stay away from the ball for the whole 90 minutes, I can't be criticised. Jerome said, big up Big C in the community. This is a must win. 100%, bro. Have to win. But we've got to take our chances. It's the same thing, innit? If you don't take your chances. Here's Bergvall for Tottenham. Tottenham haven't had a lot of the ball, but, you know, it always sometimes feels dangerous. Oh, challenge there by Partey. Sterling. Sterling fouled, wins a free kick. Referee's going to stop the game here. Free kick to Arsenal. Another good crossing position. Bergvall's getting a speaking to here from the ref. No yellow card, though. Bergvall went in for a tough challenge. Oh, he catches Partey there, you know. I'm surprised that's not a yellow. Studs are up a little bit there as well. I'm very surprised that's not a yellow. Rio is back in Spurs. Oh, Ferdinand's commentating, isn't he? I'm not surprised. I'm not so. He was United, innit? He grew up in that United. The United-Arsenal rivalry was real strong when he was there, so he's probably got no real love for Arsenal, has he, to be honest? West Ham, he grew up at West Ham. He played for United. I doubt he's going to really like Arsenal. That should have been a yellow card on Bergvall. I don't know how he's got away with that. He's followed through and caught him with the studs. Another free kick. There we go. Odegaard, more snot out of the nose. Free kick. Odegaard to take it. Clips it to the back post. Gabriel's up. Keeper punches it. Trossard mishits it. Edge of the box. Trossard, man. You're a guy that I consider to have decent techers. Mishits it. What's the referee giving there? I think there was an offside. Whipped in. They're showing you the Trossard chance now. To be fair, the Tottenham defender, yeah, he's blocked it. Draggers in. It's a great block, to be fair. I didn't even realise it hit him. I thought it went past him. Yeah, it's a great block. Yeah. Their chances, though, man. You got a bit of composure there. Havertz wins it off the goalkeeper. Oh, the goalkeeper gets away with it. Went to press him. This goalkeeper, Kinksky, is acting mad calm on the ball. Look at him. Great work rate from Havertz. Blocks his pass. Luckily, the ball rebounds back to the goalkeeper. Arsenal dominating the ball, but you've got to punish them. You've got to score. Honestly, you can't. We've done this so many times in games. Liverpool, Man United. We're having great spells in the game, dominating the ball. There's no goal. Here's Thomas Partey. Finds Martin Odegaard. Sterling on the overlap. Sterling, right-hand side, up against Jed Spence. Timber overlaps him. Timber sees it out for a corner. Another set piece. Here we go, people. The over will be on the screen in a minute. Arsenal in total control of the game. You see the balance and stability you get with Partey, Rice and Odegaard. Sack this manager, bro. You can never win with this manager. He never learns. Taco Tuesday. I mean, it ain't Tuesday, but I saw it on in the comments and I couldn't not say it, you know. LeBron settings. What day is it? Taco Tuesday. Listen, I'm pleased with how we're playing, but if we don't score, means nothing. We dominated Man United and did the same thing, you know. We need a goal. Another set piece. Odegaard whips it in. It's high. Goalkeeper comes to collect. Punches it out. Sterling, edge of the box. Oh, he looks for Trossard. It doesn't get there. Saliba misplaces the pass. Tottenham can break. Oh, Declan Rice in a foot race with Son. He's ahead of him. Lucky. Well done, Declan Rice. Good job he had a head start on him there, though, because Son looked like he was making ground up. Odegaard, ball over the top, looking for Raheem Sterling. Ball bounces all over the place. Draggers in, clears it. Odegaard, lovely touch. Odegaard's cooking tonight, I'm telling you. He's cooking. You guys, games are like NFL, so much stop-start. Yeah, we're set-piece FC, bro. Big up Daniel said, see you net. Big up yourself. That's another. No, he's given a free kick against Trossard. He fouls Pedro Porro. I'll be honest, Tottenham are playing. You know, we always say Tottenham play the high line. They're sitting back. Look at the touch from Odegaard, man. I think Odegaard's playing well tonight. We need a goal. I always worry in games like this when you're dominating and you think, when they get a chance. I'm telling you now, they're playing very different. People say they play at high line for life and all that. They're not sitting on the halfway line. They're sitting much deeper tonight. I think he knows he's under pressure. Tottenham are 13th in the league. He goes and loses the North London derby. You know, I mean, looking at it, Palace, United, they could be as low as 15th by the weekend. In fact, by the weekend, they could be 15th if results go against them. He could lose his job. So he's changed his tactics, which we haven't seen for a while. Arsenal are playing well, but they have to score at some stage. They can't keep dominating the ball. Free kick to Tottenham. Still 0-0. 20 minutes gone, people. Nelly over Trossard. Yeah, Trossard's frustrating. Trossard's become very frustrating. Before, he used to thrive off clutch moments. And you'd think... I remember at one stage saying Trossard's our best finisher. I mean... Here's Jed Spence. Tottenham's first attack. Timber's out of position. Spence whips it in. Solanke puts it wide. Wow, Gabriel got it out. What a clearance. Look at that. Tottenham, all game, non-existent. Timber gets caught out by Bergvall. Jed Spence runs down the line. Great ball outside of his foot. If Gabriel doesn't clear that, Solanke's 6 yards out with a tapping. This is the problem with Arsenal. What a clearance from Gabriel. That's an outstanding clearance. But this is what frustrates me with Arsenal. We dominate games, don't score, and then you can end up getting punished. Corner to Tottenham. Son whips it in. It's high. It's in the air. It's knocked down. Kulusevski with a touch. Kulusevski! Great save by Raya. See what I mean? I don't trust this team. I'm sorry. I don't trust them. How easy is that? High ball. Not that. Who's marking him? Deckers, where are you, bro? You're not even reading the danger there. You've let him skip past you there like you're not even there. What is that? Bert said, love the commentary. You're the black Jeff Stelling. Before you take offence, at least I didn't say Raheem Sterling. Oh, dear. I'll take Jeff Stelling, you know, a very good commentator, so I'll take that. They've had two of the best chances. Arsenal win the ball back. Raheem Sterling, poor pass to Odegaard. Should have carried the ball. Odegaard was never going to get that. Now I'm nervous. Tottenham have had two of the best chances of the game already. And yet we've completely dominated the ball. And Arteta will sit there at the end of the game if we don't win and say, it's incredible we haven't won this match because we had 70% possession. Who cares, mate? Put the ball in the back of the net. That's the aim of the game. If you can't do that, you're not a good team. Doesn't matter if you keep the ball and it's all pretty, you know, U-shaped football. Great tackle by Partey on Bergvall. Lays it into Havertz. Sterling, right-hand side. Get at him, Raheem. Don't slow it down. You got no support. Here's Thomas Partey. Odegaard. Out wide to Jurriën Timber. Sterling. Sterling, I mean, the end product hasn't been there. I couldn't love my players more, yeah. That seems to be a favourite of Arteta now. Ball whipped in, back post. Trossard volleys it across straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Here come Tottenham with Saar. That is too easy. He's dribbled all the way to the corner of the area. 1-2 with Kulusevski. Saar pulls it across. It's blocked. It's a corner. I'm sorry. Somebody just said it in the comments. I've seen this movie before. How easy. Saar has ran 70 yards there. No one engaging with him. Nobody. Simple little 1-2 with Kulusevski. Gets the byline, wins a corner. That is horrible. It hits Partey's hand. Corner whipped in. Edge of the box. Son on the volley. Son has scored. I'm taking this top back tomorrow. 28 days money back guarantee. This club stinks. Type up the P45. Put us all out of our misery. This is the Truman Show, and I'm Jim Carrey, people. Hop out with the camera and tell me it's a social experiment. You couldn't love your players anymore, though, Mikel, right? You couldn't love them anymore. They stink. They absolutely stink. Everybody knows that Son is technically a great player. So you know what? We'll stand there and watch him volley it on the edge of the box. Deflects off Saliba. And that Umpa-Lumpa in goal can't reach it. Just end the season. Please, just end the season. I've had enough. I've had enough. I can't even get angry anymore. I don't even have anger in me. I can't stand this football team. Same old rubbish. 1-0 down. We've seen this movie before, as we said. We've seen it. Dominate the game and concede. I'm done. I'm telling you now, I will. This one will send me too far. I cannot. If we lose to them at home, as Havertz touched the ball, like just he couldn't love his players anymore, people. Don't worry, everyone. He couldn't love his players anymore. He loves them. He loves them. I've had enough of this team, man. Just delete the club. Just delete the club. Seriously. Look, they're on the attack again. Look, what's going on? Where's that double pivot? Rice and Partey. You're running in quicksand. Saliba bullies Solanke to the floor. Oh my, what am I watching? First 20 minutes dominate the game, then we crumble for 5 minutes. Carry on like this, we won't even get top 4. Forget the title. I'm done with. I can't stand what we're watching. Havertz, boy, wins a free kick. 0-0 written all over it. I wish you were right. Uncle C, I'm scared they'll sneak a cheeky goal. Well, there it is. And MJ, Aubameyang getting the last laugh. What a club. You're right, MJ. For once, you are. Saul gets booked. Don't worry, he couldn't love his players anymore. He loves them. Ah, dear. Son, one of the most technically gifted players in the Tottenham team. And he's unmarked on the edge of the penalty area from a corner. Yeah, it got a deflection, but so what? I told you, the best keeper we had at this club was Emmy. Rayo, he might be better than Ramsdale. That doesn't mean he's at the level needed. Timber gives it away. Now we're going to see what this team's made of. 1-0 down in the derby. After dominating for 20 minutes. I mean, how much... I predicted 2-1, so I suppose I expected us to concede. Here's Trossard, who's been awful. Look, gives it away. What is the point of Trossard? Like, what is the actual point of Trossard at Arsenal? This Kung Fu Panda, who plays like he's steaming Stella R. Trossard. Here's Sterling. Oh, just this team. This is the worst attack. This attack that we've got. I mean, they wouldn't win a water fight, honestly. They would not win a water fight. You'd give them water balloons, they'd pop them before they threw them. They are absolutely ridiculous. We used to win North London derbies with players like Bentner up front. They got look, every week someone's dumping on this ground. Gordon's hitting the Thierry Henry. Isak's doing gum fingers. Xerxes waving us, telling us to go home, and now Son's telling us to shush. How much more punishment are we going to take? People just violating our house. We've got a cream carpet and they're walking in with muddy trainers, not even wiping their feet. They're in the fridge drinking my favourite apple juice. What the hell is going on? Score a goal, man! Trossard. Oh, he's put him down. He's broke him. Oh, he's actually injured someone. Don't you dare blow the whistle, ref. It's not a head injury. He's mashed up Porro. My back, my blood clot, back. Whoa, Porro's back's mash up. He's hit the Cruyff turn on him. Check the Cruyff turn. Watch him. Oh, yo, that's Steph Curry business. He's broke his ankle. Trossard broke Porro's ankle there, but we're 1-0 down, so I can't even enjoy it. I'm sorry. I am in a bad mood right now. This team stinks. Don't worry, though. We're signing a number 6 in the summer. Yeah, that'll fix everything. That'll fix it. Don't worry, everyone. Zubimendi's coming in June. What, is he a 20-goal striker? Oh, okay, he's not. Arteta, I couldn't love my players anymore. We have no attack. Like, genuinely. No attack at all. Look at the state of this corner. How is Son unmarked? How? How? I don't get it. Sometimes you sit there and you go, you know when people go, oh, what do you know, mate? Mikel knows more than you. He's getting paid millions. What are you telling him? What? You're just football manager in FIFA. Do you need to be a rocket scientist to know that Son technically is outstanding? He's on the edge of the box and he's unmarked. The ball comes out to him and he volleys it in. Nicholas Jova, do you not do the defensive coaching, yeah? Because you stand up every time we've got an attacking corner. Does he not do the defending corners as well, no? Because he don't stand up when they've got a corner. But he stands up when we've got a corner. I'm sick of it. It's all a myth. It's a pyramid scheme, this club. I'm telling you now. They ask for your bank details, tell you you'll make more money, and they've emptied your account. You're in the overdraft. It's a lie, people. I'm sick of it. It's a joke. Even when we start the game well, we end up conceding. Timber whips it across, cleared. We just cross the ball and hope. No offside. I want the season to end. I just want to sim the whole season. And honestly, just get me on the tour. And just lock this season off. Genuinely, I said for a long time, get me out of the Europa League. I need to be in the Champions League. I don't care anymore. If we end up in the Europa League, I don't even care. Thursday nights, Dundalk. At least we could win the Europa League. This is just embarrassing. We couldn't score in, 49 shots in the last 2 games. No, 1 goal, sorry. Here's Sterling. Sterling's like a builder that takes 6 months to build your house. And then just as he's putting the final brick on the house, he knocks it all down. Honestly, he does great work at the start. And then there's nothing at the end of it. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. Well, we've got a free kick, so they might show us Nicholas Jova again. There's no point shooting from here, Odegaard, because you tried to shoot from here against Man United and you put the ball in the River Thames and hit a duck on top of his head. Honestly, Sterling, build your house. You go, listen, all I got to do is put the roof on and it's perfect. You go, oh my God, my dream home. 4 bedrooms, ensuite bathrooms, heated floors, massive garage. It's the one I've always wanted. And as he puts that final tile on the roof, it all collapses. And he has to start again. That is Raheem Sterling. No end product. Odegaard, please don't shoot. Honestly. Don't waste your time and don't... Calm down. Calm down. Have you not watched Arsenal in the last week? I should actually be more hype. Here goes pillow foot, whips it back post, and we've won a corner. Old pillow foot. At least he understood. Don't bother shooting. I'm sure we'll see Yova in a minute. Calm down. Drew with Brighton, lost to Newcastle, and lost to 10-man Man United, and we're losing 1-0 to Tottenham. Man telling me to calm down. The laptop should be flying out the window. They're lucky the stream's still going. I told you, this is why the tag ain't coming off. Corner to Arsenal, probably our only hope. We're basically Stoke City. Rice whips it in, it's high, goalkeeper punches it, edge of the box. Oh, guess what? Odegaard's not unmarked, volleying it. Of course he ain't. He's under pressure, so his pass goes straight to the Tottenham player. Who'd have thought? You should have a defensive player on the edge of the penalty area to stop the long shot. Not rocket science, really, is it? Sterling does well, clears it. I don't even like watching Arsenal anymore, I'll be honest. I'm finding it really hard to watch Arsenal play football. Really hard, man. This is absolutely... How much more do we need to deal with before... Have a drink. I'm trying not to spill the drink. I can't calm down watching. I should be going crazy. Hey. Arsenal, man. Ball pre, I hear you. Almost put the phone out the window. Just make sure you're insured. SJA, start a comedy show. You need comedy to be an Arsenal fan, bro. You need comedy to get through this. I'm telling you. I might watch Eddie Murphy Delirious after this or something. I need stand-up comedy. I'm basically watching stand-up comedy. I'm watching a bunch of comedians on the pitch. Saliba, just book the flight, mate. Save yourself if this doesn't carry on. If this carries on, I mean. 9 minutes till half-time. Has this goalkeeper really had to make a good save? The guy's been at the club for about a week. We've hardly tested him. Trossard whips it in, headed away. Cross the ball and hope. When did we turn into this? I'm sorry, man. Wenger didn't go through 22 years of was it 22 years in a row Champions League? Something like that. We didn't go through all them years of Wenger to watch Arsenal cross the ball and hope that a centre-back heads it in. What the hell are we doing it? Like, you've turned us into Stoke City, bro. I'm telling you. James, big up, bro. Yo, Curtis, you're killing it on your streets. I remember you from Brewster's Road, bro. I lived on... Come on, James, man. Gilpit. Old school Brewster's. Big up, bro. Hope you're well, man. We might as well chat about biscuits. Well, we are crumbling at the moment anyway. So, 0 shots on target. Honestly, sometimes, man, this team, yeah, no shots on target. They've had 2, yet we've dominated the ball. He couldn't love his team anymore, guys. He couldn't love his team anymore. That's what he said. I couldn't love this team anymore. I tell you what, mate, there's not a lot to love about this team. Do you know what I'm saying? There ain't much to love about this team. But, hey, trust the process. Liverpool can lose the next 5 and still win the league, says Dinershen. Yeah, we'll probably lose them all anyway. DM said, saw that coming from a mile away. Typical, we dominate the game, don't score a chance. They hit us on the break and score. Cam said, I stopped watching after Newcastle 1-0. Return for the North London derby, and I see this BS. Trossard missed 2 chances. Sterling messed up 3. I mean this genuinely. I hate this team. Oh, it's difficult. I'm concerned, and I tell you what my concern is. They could score a second. What a tackle that is by Miles Lewis-Skelly. This kid, honestly, is special. I'm saying it. Here's Trossard, left-hand side. He has made me sick in this first half. Honestly. Wins a corner. We are set-piece FC. Sire said, horseshoe, tippy-tappy, shoot, block, rinse and repeat. Yep. AT said 5-year trophy drought, nearly man, out of 2 cups in 1 week, dunked on by Ish, Man U, now losing the North London derby at home. How much can the fan base take? Exactly. Craig said Sterling is like a massage. Oh, God. AT, also the irony is killing me. 20 minutes of set pieces, coach on TV from all angles, and we concede from a corner. Yeah, exactly. Does he not do the defensive ones? Danet said none of the players have seen the Invincibles. No, these are the Invisibles. Corner to Arsenal. Again, I'm not even excited for corners anymore. Declan Rice whips it in. Yes! I should be excited! Gabriel Magalhaes! Hairline and veneers everywhere. He's our best attacking player. Gabriel Magalhaes. Play him up front. He's better than Havertz. Set piece FC 1. Nando's FC 1. Come on. We might as well get Tony Pulis. I love Gabriel, you know. You've been telling me for a while, innit? Cruz said for a long time Gabriel's his favourite player. Gabriel Magalhaes. 1-1. Gabriel is our best attacker. Come on. We can't lose to these lot. Are you crazy? It's only Tottenham, man. What are we doing? Look, Yover is like, see, I knew I'd get one right. Even a broken clock's right twice a day, my friend. You've stood up for 15 corners. Oh, wow, wasn't even a corner. I find that funnier, to be honest. Blatantly hit Trossard's leg. Should have been a goal kick. But, yeah, I think that's even funnier. It's only Tottenham. 1-1. 1-1, people. I'm still not happy. Sparsh said, just join, need that AFC comedy after a long day. These streams give me life. Big up C. Big up Sparsh, man. And Raj said, can I RSVP for Arsenal therapy now? I mean, listen, I said before this game started, if we draw, it's like a loss. I'm not interested in a point. Win or get out of it. Was that an own goal? People saying it's an own goal. Solanke own goal. Solanke's a boyhood Arsenal fan, man. He knows what time it is. Kick that in your own net. I thought Gabriel scored. But anyway, I'm giving him the goal. I'm giving it him. But nah, Solanke own goal. Free kick to Tottenham. Bergvall whips it in. Raya, come and get that, man. Well done. Just wish you could have done that when you was in a penalty shootout. Guy was diving out the way before the ref even blew the whistle. Send Sterling back, said David. Yeah, ain't looking good, bro. Long ball by Saliba looking for Havertz. Heavy touch, and then he fouls him. Oh, God. Honestly. The donkeys on Skegness Beach were better than that donkey, I'm telling you. I think everybody who's ever been to Skegness and you've been on them donkeys on that beach, they're good fun, especially when you was a young child. Oh, and Havertz has been booked. He might actually do us a favour if he sends him off. We play with 10 men. Just get... At least he'll be banned. Get him off, man. Just take him off. Put Trossard up front or put Martinelli up front, man. What does this guy have to do to get taken off a football pitch? Misses chances from 2 yards out. Still gets 90 minutes. Saliba clips it upfield. Timber. Great ball into Havertz. Come on. Turn. Turn. Go forward. Better. Forward. That's better. Big up to everyone locked in, man. 6K in the live, man. Get that up to 4K likes. Here's Declan Rice. Finds Trossard. Into Odegaard. He needs movement. No! Wrong ball, Odegaard. Partey fouls him. Tottenham on the break. Bergvall. Get Martinelli up front, man. Use his pace. Or put Trossard up front and put Martinelli on the left. It didn't really look like a yellow card challenge. He stood on his foot, man. I don't know if that really justified a yellow card. It's just a bit late. I don't know. Partey, great challenge on Basuma. Odegaard, good ball into Trossard. Space to run into. Need bodies in the area. Trossard shoot! Trossard score! Leandro Trossard! Quiet, you chickens! Nando's FC in the mud! The chickens are burnt! Trossardinho! Yes! Stella Trossard tells them Tottenham fans, I can't hear you behind that burnt chicken, lemon and herb. Get in there! Finally! Great challenge by Thomas Partey on Basuma. Great finish by Leandro Trossardinho. Finally, he's arrived. He's sobered up. Drives into the area, left foot, drills it across. Should the goalkeeper do better? Who cares? Bounces just in front of him. I think he should do better. You flip-flop. You damn right. Like a pair of Havanas, David. I was saying get him off. Nah, I wasn't saying get him off. I said take Havertz off, actually. Hey, man said, I can't hear you, man. And then he did the binoculars. See, his celebration's legit, innit, man? When he does it, it's proper. 2-1 to the Gunners. Much better. I feel a lot better now, people. Damn. Shake it off. You know, like that LeBron celebration when he dunks on someone, man. Yo, man. It's too easy. It's only Tottenham, man. What are we doing out here? These men are scrubs, people. Proper scrubs. TLC settings. How about Tottenham 1-0 up? Sit down, man. You better sit back down. What do you mean? Sit back down. What do you mean? That you're coming for me, so sit back down. What do you mean? Hey, sit back down. What do you mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Them little shoulder pops, bro. Yo, come on, man. Oh, man, Saliba's been spun there. One thing I realise about Arsenal, though, you know, never get too excited. Don't get too excited still. Trossard celebrations are unreal. It's the best thing about his whole game, I think. He's got cold celebrations. But he plays like he's steaming. That's the problem. That was a great finish. I just like the fact he hit it early, left foot. Bounces in front of the goalkeeper. Probably should have saved it, but all that chatting you were doing in Trossard. It's reverse psychology, man. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before, man. Go easy, people. Come on, you Gunners. Go on, Odegaard, lad. Well done, Martin. Odegaard even putting challenges in. I can't believe it. Arteta puts Partey right back, my general. And George said goalie should have saved that. Need to rest him more from distance. Test him more, I think you meant to put. Yeah, like I said, this goalkeeper only made his debut last week. Test him, man. Villa winning. Somebody just said Villa are winning. Who scored? Ollie Watkins. I think Duran's back on the bench tonight. He was suspended, wasn't he? Yeah, Watkins, Morgan Rogers assist, FPL. Odegaard's playing well tonight. I want him on the ball more. Here's Odegaard. What you got? Look, good. Havertz turn. It's blocked. Comes out Declan Rice. Lewis Skelly tonight, by the way. Been exceptional. That challenge he put in, I don't know who it was on, but he absolutely smashed him in the challenge. Oh, Isak scored again. I don't want him to keep scoring. We ain't going to get him. Newcastle will say 150 mil. They're winning 2-0. He scored both. I watched his first goal. He took about 4 players on. Trossard finds Sterling. This guy, Isak, man, he's too good. Here's Partey. Come on, we need another goal. Trossard loses it. Partey wins it. Oh, Spence fouls him. Free kick to Arsenal. Lewis Skelly is some player, man. 18 years of age. Not even a natural left back. Man's a centre mid playing left back. And he's our best left back at the moment. Mohammed said trollers are not where to be found after that Trossard goal. Yeah. Mate, even I was criticising him. Arsenal 2, Tamworth 1. Yeah. They couldn't even beat Tamworth in 90 minutes. Would you have taken Solanke? No, not for 60 million. I don't think he's a bad player, but he's not worth that. I would have rather took Ivan Toney for 40 million. You can get Osimhen for 60 million, 65 mil. Declan Rice, free kick. Whips it in. That's a poor cross. Spence heads it away. For 20 seconds left till half time, people. Salwin said, bro, I'm telling you, Arteta is at, bro, he's got to win trophies, man. This is isolation, you know. This is one game, I hope. Well, Tierney probably is our best left back, but he's out of the equation, isn't he? This manager don't want to play him. Half-time whistle goes, people. Listen, I have to give the team some credit. It's a good comeback. It's an important comeback as well, because we could be having a very different team talk. They're at Tottenham are moaning at the referee, probably because it wasn't a corner, but I think that makes it even better, to be honest. Let's get the halftime tweet. Good turnaround. Good comeback. We need to test this keeper more often. We need another goal. Lewis Skelly's been outstanding. Lewis Skelly and Odegaard for me are the standout players. Partey as well. Right, people, what are you saying in the comments? I'm still not fully, like, comfortable. It's 2-1. But we need more. Havertz non-existent. Havertz absolutely non-existent. You're right. I'm going to mention that as well. He's got to get more involved. He's not in the game. You hardly notice that he's on the pitch. What are you guys saying in the comments, people? 29 is hiding big time. Do you know what? He's playing like a player that's got no confidence. So he's almost avoiding the ball because he's probably thinking, I'd rather not be on the ball than get on the ball and make a mistake. Do you know what I mean? White Glove said, Ange going to take the handbrake off second half. This is the most defensive I've seen Tottenham play since Ange has been there. They're sitting back. They're actually sitting back. He's turned up and said, hit him in transition on the break. Which is interesting, but I don't know if it suits them, to be honest. Because defensively, when your team is weak defensively, inviting pressure only makes things worse, I think, at times. I just wanted to show you guys this picture of Isak and his recent stats. And this was before he'd even scored the second goal. Look at this. This is Isak's last 8 games, right? Goal and assist against Liverpool. Goal against Brentford. Goal and assist against Leicester. Hat-trick against Ipswich. Goal against Villa. Goal against Man United. Goal against Tottenham. And a goal against Wolves, which is now 2 goals. And this is only the Premier League. He obviously scored against Arsenal. I mean, I think he's ending up at a point. He's going to end up at a point where we can't afford him. I felt at the beginning of the season, yeah, you'd get Isak for 100 million. I don't think you would now. I think you'd get. I think they're going to ask for like 140, 150 million to get him out of the club. And then the problem is, I've always said with Isak, he's never really sounded like he wants to move. So if Newcastle get Champions League, I actually don't think he'll even leave. So we kind of need them to not get in Champions League. But, yeah, they're playing well. They're 2-0 up, and he scored both goals. His first goal was outstanding. I haven't seen his second. He's too prolific for Arteta. Yeah, maybe. I think we have to admit one thing about that. And we knew anyway, people. We all knew this, but I think that our front three, seriously, is just not good enough at the moment. And listen, we know we've got no Saka. Havertz looks short of confidence. Confidence is easy to lose and difficult to gain. And he looks short of it at the moment. He does look short of it. But you've got to play your way into form again. You know, you've got to be brave, get on the ball, try and score, and try and get a goal or play a part. Raheem Sterling, not great. Not great, to be honest. Hasn't really got past Jed Spence much. And Trossard hasn't. Trossard got the goal, and that's the only thing, you know. That's what we need. We got to shoot more. We don't. Most players in our team don't shoot in that Trossard position. They're still trying to cross the ball, so it helps when we shoot. This is a young goalkeeper that's only played a couple games for Tottenham. Test him. I think he should have saved that. But he got his hands on it. 150 million is ridiculous. I think Arsenal need to start thinking outside of the box. I think a lot of Arsenal fans think we're going to get Isak in the summer. I think we need to start looking in a different direction, if I'm being honest. I just don't think we're getting him, and I think the money they will ask for him, the money that they will ask, the Kroenkes won't pay it. I think they need to be smart, which is why I've said time and time again, instead of dreaming of Isak, go and get Gyökeres or go and get somebody who is there right in front of you. Stop with this. What Arsenal will do is refuse Gyökeres, refuse Osimhen, go for Isak, not get him, and end up buying Seska, who isn't as good as any of them, in my opinion. Arsenal should just be smart and say, look at the level that Isak is performing at. They're going to ask for a fortune. The Kroenkes won't pay it. Go and get Gyökeres for 85 million, who's going to score 40 goals again this season. But yeah, Harvey's defending Havertz. He said, are we watching a different game, bro? Considering the crap form we've been in, we've played well on the front foot. What do you need in this game in isolation? 4 goals from Havertz. Bro, my thing is this, Harvey, right? You're exaggerating there. Do you need 4 goals? I don't need 4 goals. I need attacking influence from him. Has he had a shot? Has he looked dangerous? Is he scaring the Tottenham back four? What did he do in that half? The standards are so low with Havertz that when he plays 2 or 3 passes, people are going, I thought he played quite well there. He ran around a lot. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do that. If you do that, our club will never get back to where they need to get to. If we're sitting here going, he did all right. He didn't do anything. Well, he works hard. You should work hard. You're on 275 bags a week. So maybe we did watch a different game, Harvey. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. He-Man said, I'm done with Havertz. If he's in front of his defender a few times, he would have scored 1 or 2 goals. He's hiding. Big Gabby again, my captain. Bro, our centre-back looks more of a goal threat than our striker. Make that make sense. I don't get it. So maybe it was a different game. Was that Solanke own goal? Was it on target? I don't know. Ricky said Havertz got a yellow for that pathetic touch, not the tackle. Sterling is just walking and playing. Need Martinelli and we can bury this game. We're hitting them on the break. Martinelli would be ideal. That's a great strike, though, by Trossard. Yeah, Partey does well there to win the ball back, man. Really well. Spar said, supporting Arsenal is like a demented social experiment. See the depths of human patience. Bang on, bro. Braway said 29 playing like you don't want to be there, but then again, that's how he always plays. Dio said, I'll be so real. I didn't know I'd be this pumped. I love this club so much. Get the 3 points and apply high press on Liverpool. Come on, man, we have to. Aiden said, Big C, as a Celtic fan, I'm shocked at how Spurs are playing so much more defensive. I think he's been so attacking, you know, that he's now at the point where he's like, I might as well defend, you know. Curtis, why is our attack so mid, says Temi. Trossard is 30. Havertz is not a natural striker. And Sterling is nearly 30. These guys are past their best. Chinguna said Trossard, apart from the goal, and Sterling were equally bad. Couldn't get past their man. And, of course, the donkey. Front line stinks. And Red Dust said, we always turn up against Spurs, but we're still losing points against teams like Fulham, Brighton on a consistent basis. I respect the effort from the team, but what's the point of winning the derby every season if we end up trophyless come May? It's about consistency, innit, bro? You're right. If you win this, you've got to go and win, you know, a number of games in a row. I'm sat here at halftime. We could win this game comfortably, or we could draw this game. I'm still not confident what direction this game goes in. Junior said, Curtis, have you seen the Louis Vuitton football boots? They modelled it with boot cuts, looking like Total 90 AstroTurfs with boot cuts. I told you about jeans and AstroTurfs. Are they? Let me see them. Louis Vuitton. Are they real, them football boots? I want to see them if they're real. They can't be real. Are they actually real? I don't know. But hey, boot cuts and football boots, stay away from them. Stay away, people. Alfred said Gabriel will be harder to replace than Saliba. Don't get me wrong, I love Saliba. If you ask me right now who in football is like Gabriel, I think there are players with a profile similar to Gabriel, but they might not be as good as him. If you said to me now, get a ball-playing centre-back, I can't think who I would even go for to replace Saliba. Like, just as an example, and I'm not saying that, I think I looked at Murillo yesterday, and I thought, I'm not saying you're as good as Gabriel, but if Gabriel went, maybe you could get him to replace him as that aggressive centre-back. Bastone at Inter, yeah, he's very good. Van Dijk, you're never going to get. I think they're probably equally as difficult to replace. I don't know whether I agree. I think they're both very difficult to replace. But I get what you're saying. Gabriel seems to have a lot of leadership, man. I think he's becoming... He's the silent captain in the team. He's the captain without the armband, you know? I think it's just a great partnership. I love both of them. But I honestly think this year, Gabriel might have had a better season than Saliba. I really think so. Rudiger or Van Dijk, bro, they're both in their early 30s, man. You ain't getting any of them. He ain't leaving Liverpool to come to Arsenal, and he's not going to leave Real Madrid. But yeah, I hear you, man. Cubs fan. People always say, why do you wear the Cubs hats? It's just the C, Curtis. You know what I mean? I'm not really a Cubs fan, but yeah. 108-year wait for a trophy. Ah, dear me. Gabriel is the real captain. Skelly is some player, man. Honestly, he's some player. 18 years of age. I think that left-back spot's his. Trent was a centre mid. And he ended up left-back. I responded to you respectfully, bro. Big up, man. You know, it's football debate. I mean, I'm looking for the comment. Gabriel is the most disrespected player in the league. I think he's starting to get his flowers, Nathan. Starts for Brazil now. I think people are recognising what he is. He's outstanding. He is an outstanding footballer. You can get Bastoni from Inter. I feel like those players are very difficult to get out of Italy. Do you know what I mean? Top Italian players over the years. Not many of them come to the Prem. We never seen Tottis and Del Pieros, and those guys don't really come here that much. They stay in Italy. It's a classic Vidic-Rio situation. Rio gets the legendary status, but Vidic was the rough tackling header scoring beast, and Gabriel is the same. I think nowadays, because of the modern game especially, they always favour that John Stones, that Rio Ferdinand, that calm ball-playing centre-back. Gabriel's like a throwback. Gabriel could have played for the Invincibles. He looks like that kind of player. You could have put him next to Sol Campbell. He would have been fine. He could have played in different generations. Murillo is top. He doesn't have half the attributes of Gabriel. Yeah, fair enough. I think Gabriel's way ahead of him. I'm just saying in terms of profile, that physical, aggressive leader, Murillo is of a similar profile. Sean said the keeper must take the blame for Arsenal. Second, Curtis is right. Test the keeper more. Brennan Johnson's on for Basuma. Straight jeans and fitted in a white t-shirt. We did it. We rock them shits to the limit. Uptown, uptown. Simpson, we do it up Portmore. Oh, Me Gucci belt, are the realest. Me rose, my chin, are the purest. Yo, them old school, you know them tunes. Them tunes there are when I was in my like element of, you know, raving and bashment raves and all that. You know what I'm saying? Uptown, uptown. Same so we do it at Portmore. Oh, me Gucci belt, are the realest. Them tunes there, you know. Jeez. Harvey said Havertz is getting overall Arsenal career tax on this game. Can't lie. The attack needs addressing for titles, definitely. But the game in isolation, they played all right. You said they. I agree. I think the team have played all right. I'm saying Havertz needs to get in the game more. So I think we're on the same page. There's miscommunication. Second half underway, people. Gully and Garza will forever be the GOATs. Them times there, man. Jeez. Cartel Movado, it was crazy, man. The music was thriving. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica was thriving them times, but boy, not so much now, but, you know. Isak assist. What is wrong with this guy? 3-0 Newcastle. 2 goals, 1 assist. What's wrong with him? We can't afford him now. We'll have to sell the training ground to get him. The guy's a joke. You got to captain him in your FPL team. 3-0, 2 goals and 1 assist. What's wrong with him? Anyway, let's concentrate on us. Is Raheem Sterling. Bloody hell, he's falling over. Gives it to Trossard. You see that? Sterling was running. He started doing front crawl. I thought he was getting his 10 metres. Raheem Sterling, shot blocked. Sterling started swimming as he was running there. He's my captain, Gabby. Harvey said, I need to jump on a member stream. Yeah, man, come on, bro. Sesko scored a screamer again tonight. I think that's the one he wants, innit? I don't know why. Well, I do, but I think there's people ahead of him, you know? Can't touch the heights of Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Ninja Man, and them, man. Yeah, that was solid. That was solid, I can't lie. Is that a free kick, ref? Harvey, if I tell you Havertz is rolling around on the floor and didn't get a free kick, would you be annoyed? Or I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Maybe you're watching a different game. I don't want to. Now, big up Harvey, my next member stream. Come on, and we'll discuss. Curtis, before getting giddy over this win, I invite you to check what's our best run this season. We should be able to win at least 5 games in a row if we want to achieve. So I hear you. And I even said it after the goal. All in all, celebrate, but I'm still not overly confident this game's in the bag. Skelly not tested much by a baller yet, but a gem. Yeah, I suppose. Right wingers in the Prem. He'll have a test this weekend. Leon Bailey will give him a test. Obviously, Salah when we play Liverpool. Trying to think of other. Mbuemo. Well, he scored, but Calafiori played. We can't afford to get Havertz red. Well, maybe we can't. No, I'm joking. Listen, we got no options. Zamir said Saliba is overrated. Gabby is the real deal. I think they can both be great. So, you know, football was always like that. You know, if you used to say, yo, do you see that goal from Messi? They're like, yo, shut up, man. Ronaldo's better. And it's like, Saliba can be great. And Gabriel can be great. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Vidic and Ferdinand were both world class. They were just different types of players. I think I get Saliba got the credit a lot earlier because we were waiting for him. And when he was so good, we were like, oh my God. But I don't think he's overrated, bro. 2 Premier League team of the seasons, French team of the season, Euros team of the tournament. Real Madrid won him. He's everything that you think he is. Trust me. Look at the world of centre-backs. There ain't that many. Van Dijk's still probably the best centre-back in the world. And he's in his 30s. Saliba's outrageously good. Here come Tottenham. Kulusevski in the area. Cuts back onto his left foot. Declan Rice slows him down. Porro in possession. What's going on here? Maddison and Johnson are on. I didn't see Maddison come on. I need to see the subs. Johnson came on for one of the centre mids. Who did Maddison come on for? Maddison's a dangerous player. Shot by Son, deflected. I think it hit Solanke. I just want to see who came on. Who did he come on for? Who did he come on for, people? Basuma and Saar came off, so two of their centre mids, Johnson and Madison, came on. Kulusevski's moved into the middle. So it's Bergvall, Madison, Kulusevski, midfield three. Son, Solanke, and Brennan Johnson. Look, Havertz and Sterling, they're both falling over the ball. Jeez, man. Get well, Gabby t-shirts on, woke nonsense. Oh, here come Tottenham on the break. Pulled across, David Raya collects it. Madison's appealing for a penalty, saying he was fouled at the back post. Edu fumbled the bag when he let Isak go to Newcastle. Oh, Saliba loses it. Raya collects it. We've got to be careful here, you know. This game is in the balance. We need to go and score. Wolves have got one back. Gabriel, man, is our leader. He's a beast. Proper defender, man. They're complaining there, Archie Gray. I'm a big fan of Gabriel, man. Big fan. Give Gabriel captain. Look at him shouting at everyone. Because he can see, bro, we're 2-1 up and we're ramping. Even Saliba, shout at Saliba, bro. Fix up how you're losing the ball there. I said it. Sometimes Saliba is so relaxed, it becomes a problem. Havertz on the floor again. Sterling loses the ball again. Oh, we win a corner somehow. Nicholas Jover will be on the screen shortly. Archie Gray and Havertz. Oh, come on, man. The modern game. Ow, he hurt me in the face with his hand. Get up. How's Bergvall put that for a corner? He's had a nightmare. He's missed it with his right foot. Put it out with his left knee. Come on, set piece FC again, people. 5,000 of you in the chat. Don't forget, we're sponsored by Proton VPN. QR code, bottom right-hand corner. Link in the description, pinned in the chat as well. Use the code CurtisShawTV for 3 months free on the 1-year code. Shout out to Proton VPN for supporting the channel. Get those likes up as well, people. Corner to Arsenal. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Odegaard, in swinging corner. It's high. It's flicked on by Havertz. Oh, my days. That could have been the chance, man. 6 yards out. Should he score? Oh, he's got to score. Got to score that, man. He's in the 6-yard box, man. Come on. He hasn't even got that much pressure on him from Spence. He's got to do better there. Saliba on Son. Relax, man. Relax, Son. There's levels to this, bro. You know what I mean? William. Saliba. That was a good chance for Havertz, man. Free. Well, I won't say free header. Spence was behind him, but wasn't putting him under that much pressure. I think he jumped too early. Thomas Tuchel there. I mean, who's he watching? Yeah, maybe Skelly, Rice. I don't think he'll be saying much about Raheem Sterling getting a recall. That Archie Gray for Tottenham, I think he's English, isn't he? Madison, Solanke. Yeah. Yeah. This game's in the balance. I'm not comfortable. We need another goal. Bring Martinelli on, put him up front. Take Havertz off, man. I'm sorry. Give us a different outlet. Martinelli's pace will cause problems. Here's Havertz anyway, left-hand side. Can he make up for it? Gives it to Trossard. Trossard overhits the pass, goes out for a goal kick. Our front three was poor in the first half. Trossard, the goal elevates his performance. Sterling, Trossard and Havertz were all not good enough in that first half. Put this keeper under pressure, man. He's so relaxed on the ball. Solanke chests it down, loses possession. Skelly, Trossard, free kick. Canary said Rice is tired. David said Sterling runs like Velma from Scooby-Doo. Definitely. They've always done that meme on him, haven't they? We're all over them. C, said Elliot. Back Havertz, the more you slate him, the less confidence he'll have. Bro, unless he's wearing headphones, bro, he can't hear what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm sure the fans in the stadium are singing Waka Waka AA and all that. Do you know what I'm saying? I've backed the guy for 18 months, pretty much. It ain't worked, bro. How much more am I supposed to, you know, put up with the nonsense? So every match game, I turn up and say I hope he does well, and then he doesn't do well. AirPod Albert might let him know. Yeah, AirPod Albert might be tuned in. Tottenham on the break. Kulusevski. Go on, Lewis Skelly. Look at him. He's an absolute baller. That's a foul, ref. No, don't worry. I'll get up. I'll stroll past you, and I'll keep the ball, mate. The guy's class. The guy's class. I'm sorry. He's 18, playing out of position. Look how good he looks. Yet people telling me, oh, Havertz, he hasn't done too bad because he played 2 passes. He spent most of the game on the floor and ain't had a shot. Skelly's a baller. Come on, Arsenal. Here's Odegaard. Corner of the penalty area. Sterling. Wake up, man. Partey whips in. Havertz straight the keeper. Jesus. It's a half chance, bro. It's a great ball in. It's got power on it as well. You put that either side of him. Go on, Havertz! Give it, Sterling! Sterling! Oh my days. Honestly, this attack. Our attack is comedy central. 3 comedians. I think Sterling's moaning at Havertz that the pass wasn't good enough, and Havertz is moaning at Sterling saying, what are you doing? Oh, we've got to score a third, man. What are we watching here? It's to me, to you settings, man. We got comedians up front. Here's Kulusevski. Pulls it back. Brennan Johnson, shot blocked. Havertz and Sterling moving like the Chuckle Brothers. Kulusevski whips it in. Timber heads it away. Honestly, please. Bring Martinelli on, man. How have we not scored there? Havertz free header. Then Tottenham give the ball away. Havertz to Sterling. I mean, I don't know. Was the pass short or did Sterling... It was like he was so laid back. Maddison clips it over the top, looking for Solanke. He does well. Keeps it in well there. He's offside, luckily. What the hell? Please show us a replay. Absolute baller, Lewis Skelly. But that front line. Havertz and Sterling moving like the Chuckle Brothers, mate. Look at Skelly, bro. Look at... Oh, he's lost it. Nah, that's not good enough still. That's not good enough, especially if we concede. Honestly, all right, this Spurs team are rubbish. I'm being honest. We're out of form. Our attack is like malfunctioning. And we should be 3-1 up at least. At least. We should have scored at least one more. Great footwork, Odegaard. This Tottenham team are rubbish. I'm telling you now, if we don't beat them, it's disgraceful. They're a poor football team. They've lost 10 games out of 20. Sterling, Timber on the overlap. Good ball in. Here's Trossard. Oh, he sliced it. Our attack. Here's Sterling, left foot. It's blocked. It's up in the air. Trossard, good touch. Trossard falls over. Are we going to get a penalty, ref? There'll be a... Why? Give it to them. Surely that's a VAR check for the penalty. He has to check that. Please kick him over. No, you're not getting a penalty for that, man. Our front 3, man. You ain't getting a penalty for that. He swung his leg back and caught him. It ain't a pen. Sesko's been sent off, apparently. Oh, Martinelli's coming on. You know for a fact he'll take Sterling off, not Havertz. He'll never take Havertz off, ever, if he can help it. Oh, dear. Here's Havertz right-hand side. Play the ball early, man. Oh, blocked. And Trossard's offside. I think he's given handball, actually. Lamine Yamal just scored. Well, I would genuinely give up this whole front three for Lamine Yamal. Sterling off after 60. His confidence is shot to pieces. Watch Rice, Big C's flog. Yeah, you said that earlier, didn't you? He looks tired. Sterling off. And Martinelli on. Sterling hasn't had a good game. Just no end product. Trossard missed the ball. Yeah, he went to volley it and just missed it. Crazy. I hear Benny Hill every time we're in the box. Oh, dear. Den of Thieves. That too, the 50 Cent film, right? Well, we got 29 minutes to go. If we score a third goal, this game will be over. Them New Balance ain't bringing him no balance. I always feel like when players... Some certain boots, you have to keep wearing them. Like when Neymar went to Puma, he wasn't the same. When Thierry Henry went to Reebok, he wasn't the same. Here's Havertz. What is that? Oh, my days. This team are just... Oh... I like watching us until we get into their penalty area. Horrific. Absolutely terrible. Trossard's goal might get him a half-decent player rating, but the other two... Jesus. This is painful to watch, man. They've got to go and get attacking players desperately. Tottenham goalkeeper just so calm on the ball, but I think he takes too long. Well, he's not going to take Havertz off now because we don't really have another attacking player on the bench. So he's going to get 90 again. Kai wouldn't even start for Tottenham. No chance. Leroy Sané has scored twice. I told you I'd take him all day long. Look at Skelly bullying Brennan Johnson. Just holds him off. Gabriel finds Trossard. Yeah, that's a foul. Free kick. Not a great game. 28 minutes to go, people. What are they showing you here? Goalkeeper. Oh, he handballs it. It's a great flick after. Hits his hand. Could have been an indirect free kick. Look how calm he is, though. Man's flicking it and all sorts. Grey Panda said we're playing 3 mid-table rejects in our forward line. Yep. Cam said Sterling is so bad, I prefer watching Havertz. Just don't cancel his contract. Cancel his career. Yeah, send him back to Chelsea. Just say we'll pay the wages, but we don't want him. Maybe the ball's not spinning well. Yeah. We'll blame the football people. Openda and Sesko have been sent off for Leipzig, apparently. Some crazy game. I didn't know there was that many games on tonight. Villa won 1-0 against Everton. We've got Villa at the weekend. Goal for Ollie Watkins. Assist by Rodgers. There's Declan Rice. Doesn't carry it with him. Does well. Oh, good block. Goes out for a corner. Palace are beating Leicester 2-0. Mateta and Gahey with the goals. Newcastle winning 3-0. 2 goals for Isak, 1 for Gordon. Isak 2 goals and 1 assist. FPL, hope he's your captain. Arsenal winning 2-1. They gave that as a Solanke own goal. Wasn't given to Gabriel. And Trossard and Son scored for Tottenham. 27 minutes to go. Corner to Arsenal. Declan Rice. In swinger. Martinelli's come on for Sterling. Sterling was poor. Havertz was poor. Trossard's been poor, but he did score a good goal. We need a third. If we get a third, it's game over. Declan Rice in swinging corner. The goalkeeper's dealt with him quite well so far. He drills it. It's a poor corner. Doesn't get past the first defender. Tottenham keep it in with Kulusevski. Porro whips it forward. Tottenham could be on the break. Raya comes out of his goal, volleys it up in the air and clears it. Just like that, Newcastle up to 4th. Newcastle are having a very good season. I think they're actually benefiting from not being in Europe. Isn't it funny? A few weeks ago, Chelsea looked like they might have even been going in front of Arsenal as the team that were going to challenge Liverpool. Chelsea are now 5th. 5th in the league. They're 10 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool have a game in hand. Chelsea have won. They've won none of their last 5. 2 defeats and 3 draws. That's the end of their title race. You can't have a run of form like that. Raya miskicks it, gives it to Maddison. Oh, did the goal notification come on? Why is it doing that, man, again? It just seems to come on randomly. Maybe a goal's coming. Maddison with the shot. Oh, Raya collects it. I don't know why. Maybe it's telling me that there's a goal on the way, people, and we should be excited. Hey, guys, be excited. Title's yours, cheap FC, won't extend or buy players. Are we talking about Liverpool? Liverpool are favourites, man. Cooper says, Havertz donkey kicks, horrible. Yeah, I'd probably rather have Donkey Kong up front. Game slowed down. Martinelli's playing on the right. Trossard stayed on the left. So it hasn't moved things at all. We have got 24 minutes to go, people. The game has slowed down massively. Child of Africa said, I'm not even sure if what we are watching is normal. I don't recognise my team when it comes to finishing. When you look at Arsenal over the years, we're so known for strikers. Bergkamp, Anelka, Henry, Aubameyang, Van Persie, goal scorers, natural strikers, finish their chances. And you look at what we're dealing with now. We've only got Saka missing, really. Jesus had a purple patch, but doesn't play often. So Isak would have had a hat-trick against this defence, said Anabi. Sparsh said Chelsea has done a massive PSI up on. They've, it's poor. Timber loses the ball. Yeah, Chelsea have fell off. Top 4 for them. Is Josh at the game? They made this big deal. Oh, Josh Kroenke's coming to the game. Is he actually there? They've showed us Thomas Tuchel. I can't see any pictures online or anything. It says he's there, but they haven't showed you. Maybe he's hiding. Maybe he just told us all he was here, but I hope he is there. And he says, yo, what kind of attack is this? Here's Odegaard. Finds Thomas Partey. Come on, Arsenal. Get a third and finish this game off. We got a tough game against Villa at the weekend. We could do with taking people off. At 2-1, you can't do that. You just can't do it. That American accent yesterday. I mean, it started well. It got worse. I'll be honest. Josh is in the toilet. He's throwing up. He's flown in to watch our attack. It's made him feel sick. George said, I'm sorry, but Lewis Skelly has been elite again. Don't apologise, bro. No need to apologise. Mark said, Skelly, man of the match so far. Harvey said, for so long, Arsenal were weak, early, bullied and often embarrassed with silly scorelines. We sought the attack and we're there. You hope so. Here's Martinelli into the penalty area. Pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Man runs all the way to the byline. I told you, this guy just runs. He needs to go to the Olympics. Look, it opens up. Shoot now. Shoot now. Where you going? Cross it. What's he? How's it? The guy literally runs out of pitch. He runs out of pitch. You did so well there. He had 2 opportunities to shoot and 1 opportunity to cross it. He wins a corner, but why is he not shooting? Harvey, I agree with you. Sort the attack were probably there, but you just wish it had happened last summer. Because then this year, we'd have been in a better position. Why have they wasted a year on Calafiori, Marino, Sterling? You know? Corner, in-swinger. Odegaard, cleared away by Bergvall. I hope Josh did come over and watch this, just so he can report back to Stanley. Stanley? We need money. They can't score. Not that he's got a Scouse accent, but, you know, they always used to say Stanley as a Scouse thing, innit? Meet me, mate, Stanley. Martinelli runs like Forrest Gump. Yeah. He does. Look up. You're on a football pitch. He puts his head down and just runs. Oh, long ball. Brennan Johnson can't keep it in. We're a drive-by with no gunman just driving up and down. That is, oh my days. That's legit, bro. We've got no weapon, man, I'm telling you. With no weapon whatsoever. Water pistol. Forrest Gump looks up. Yeah, to be fair, he does. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. No, hopefully not. I don't like the game, how it feels at the moment. I'm going to be honest. I just think if we can score a third, we're good. But I'm not comfortable. It's Josh from Liverpool. Well, you never know. You never know. Do you think we're missing prime Ben White? Ben White had a very good connection with Saka. And I feel like Timber is playing with a lot more discipline. Have we changed? No, we haven't. Ben White and Saka, I would say, on that right-hand side. We're probably missing both of them. Just driving up and down, meme mugging. Yeah, man. Big up Mohammed. Feel sick, yeah. This game is not in a nice situation. It's nice because we're winning, but I don't like it when Arsenal stop playing like we'll see what we've got and just hang on to it. Like, this Tottenham team is poor. So poor. They've got no Romero, no Van der Ven, no Destiny Udogie, no Bentancur. Ball whipped across by Tottenham, goes all the way across. Martinelli gives it to Saliba. Saliba whacks it upfield. Come on, Havertz. He just... Dear, oh dear. Listen, Fabrizio said today that we're looking for a striker, so I just hope that we do something. Villa cooking with Daniel Marlin, yeah, former Arsenal player, 20 million. I might have looked at him at 20 mil, I'm not going to lie. Especially with the way our wingers are playing. 20 million, former Arsenal youth product. They're going to have Daniel Marlin, Bailey, and Ollie Watkins or Duran. Let's get up to 3K likes, people. 100%. Partey does the first bit right, then gives it away. It's Solanke, corner of the area. Great block by Gabriel Magalhaes, you absolute beast. Give him the armband. Here's Odegaard looking for Declan Rice. Go on, Deckers, lad. Drive, Deckers. Go on, Deckers. Declan Rice straight at the goalkeeper. How have you hit that straight at him, Deckers? Yes, Odegaard putting challengers in. Deckers, you could have won it. Here's Martinelli up against Jed Spence. Odegaard inside. Odegaard on the right foot. He's not going to shoot on the right. He barely shoots on the left. Oh, straight to the keeper. Pillow foot business. Ah! Deckers, edge of the box, makes the yard. Either side of the keeper and it's in. Tottenham on the break. Kulusevski and Solanke are both boyhood Arsenal fans. Not that that means anything. Here's Son against Timber. Son. What is going on here? Channel froze then. It's come back on. Son's got the ball. We got to be careful, man. I'm a bit nervous now. I'm a bit nervous. 2-1 is not good. But I need the third so that I can relax. Gabriel, man. What a player. Come on, Raya. Come and get it. Well done. Collects it. That was a good chance to finish the game off. And Mbeumo, a.k.a. Bueno, would change this attack. Like I said, I've been snobby with Mbeumo. I've said for a long time I don't want him. But when you look at some of these attacking performances, I'd probably take him. At least he can hit the back of the net. Who's coming on? Kieran Tierney's coming on. It's Kieran Tierney, lad. It's Kieran Tierney, lad. Stronger than a Tesco bag. Kieran Tierney, lad. Who's going to come off? Lewis Skelly will come off, won't he, probably? He's been excellent. I'd put Tierney in midfield. Not Tierney. I'd put Lewis Skelly in midfield. But saying that, he's not going to take off Partey or Rice. People saying Rice looked knackered, though. Nah, Tierney will probably come on for Lewis Skelly. I'm glad Sterling's off, said CDR. Yeah, I don't think he'll start at the weekend. Skelly should get a standing ovation, you're right. Trossard had cramp, did he? I didn't even see that. Then what's he going to do? Who plays on the wing? Who will he move? Will he play Tierney left wing or Lewis Skelly? It's not ideal, is it? Come on, win that. Win that. How is he turning there? Yeah, he's got 3 players on him. Well done, Martinelli. Timber, we got bodies in here. Havertz, what are you doing? What are you doing, Martinelli? Oh, my days, our attack. It's like bringing a spoon on Fortnite, honestly. It's like having a spoon on Fortnite. They're snipering you off the roof. You got a wooden spoon in your hand. What is wrong with this attack, bro? I honestly think Gabriel up front would do better than some of these. I love the fact Tierney's getting game time. I hope he rescues his Arsenal career. Trossard comes off. Listen, what a celebration. Look, I love it when the camera does this, you know, all the slow motion and that. Trossard. Look up, have a pop. Left foot, the ball bounced slightly. Keeper, yeah, he should do better. I reckon Alisson or one of them top goalkeepers, they saved that. Listen, send him home, let him get some sleep. He looks knackered. He's got bags under his eyes, Trossard. Looks like he hasn't slept for a week. Dior Boy said, honestly, we need a Paqueta and Isak. Yeah, but that's going to cost you 200 million probably. Come on, Arsenal. What? The final ball. Gabriel shoots from 35 yards and puts it wide. He might as well. You're probably our best attacking player. Man of the match so far is Miles Lewis Skelly, bro. No doubt about it. Partey's been good. Odegaard's been good. Gabriel's been good. Gabriel or Lewis Skelly? It's definitely none of our attacking players, that's for sure. Tottenham on the break, fouled. Solanke gets caught. Free kick to Tottenham. I'm actually fuming that we're watching this 14 minutes and Tottenham have still got a chance. Harvey said, okay, Curtis, I spoke too soon. Second half, Havertz has been ish. Hey, say no more, bro. Say no more. Say no more. Richarlison coming on. I'm not even going to diss him too much because I don't rate him at all, but I don't want to speak in case he scores. How are we allowed? Why are Tottenham still in this game? They are rubbish. They have done nothing. Son's off. He just signed a 1-year extension. They reckon it will be his last year next season. This game should be done and dusted. They are awful. This is one of the worst Tottenham teams I've seen. Apparently the bags under Trossard's eyes are an indication that allergies run in his family. Okay, maybe I shouldn't take the mick out of it. I'm calling him Kung Fu Panda. Havertz sofa score rating 5.9. That's way too high. Richarlison's on, people, for Son. Tierney's left wing. Oh, my God. Oh, my days. Could we have not figured something else out, Tierney? I mean, Tierney can just get it and cross it. You know, just get it and cross it. But you don't really want to see Kieran Tierney playing left wing. It shows you where we're at attack-wise. When we're having to put Kieran Tierney left wing, we are literally struggling. Enough Tierney might be his last game. I think Fabrizio said he's getting closer to the Celtic move. Which surprising that he's coming on. I wonder if Zinchenko is getting close to a move. He's being linked with Dortmund today. I wonder if... Because Zinni, you would think he'd be bringing on Zinni ahead of Tierney, really. Martinelli catches drag us in. You've got to remember, people, this is Tottenham's 2 backup centre-backs. Imagine if we had, I don't know, Kivior and Calafiori at centre-back. Oh, Tottenham on the attack. Jed Spence to the byline. Saliba, they're looking for a penalty. He's given a goal kick. Wow, when he pointed then, I thought he was giving a pen. He's given a goal kick. There'll probably be a VAR check. Jed Spence, Saliba. Nah, there's no contact. Get up, man. Stop embarrassing yourself. That's where Saliba's calmness really plays its part. Lewis Skelly down with cramp. They're dropping like flies. We've got no left winger. You could put Tierney at left back, but then who do you put left wing? Look, Lewis Skelly's struggling, man. This game should be over. Listen, if we win 2-1, I'll take it, of course, but it's just a shame, really, that we haven't finished it off. Did he get a yellow then, Jed Spence? Gabby and Skelly have been outstanding, Mark. You're right. Tottenham goalkeeper, Kinksky. He is so relaxed, it's unbelievable. Kulusevski, good header by Saliba. They've got Solanke, Brennan Johnson, Richarlison front three now. I've cramped watching this front line, says David. You're not wrong. Gabriel, too strong. Too strong. Oh, he's just... Ah! Now, yeah, I will get hyped for that, Gabby. Vamos! Ah! Ah! Gabriel Magalhaes. Ah! Skipper without the armband. The leader. Beast mode. You know what I mean? That's the most exciting part of the game, I think, that moment. Oh, dear. Because that felt like old school Arsenal, you know what I mean? People saying, rip the tag. Do we rip the tag? We're 2-1 up. Let's win the game first. Come on, man. We look a bit tired. Lewis Skelly was struggling then. Declan Rice done a lot of running. Do you take any of them off? You've got Marino and Jorginho. You don't really want to bring them on. Simon said 5-0 to Barca, Lamine Yamal. Who else? Who else? Bayern Munich won 5-0 in the league. Barca, yeah, 5-0 against Real Betis. I think they're close to signing Anthony on loan, aren't they, I heard? Real Betis. Chris said hairline and veneers everywhere. I'm telling you, bro. Strong hairline. Ever met a VIP donkey? Passenger 29 flying Emirates, said Brio. Tottenham on the attack, ball whipped in, headed away, throw into Tottenham. Mohammed said getting some use out of all these left wings. And George said it's scary our best player tonight is an 18-year-old midfielder playing in left back. Also, no matter what happens, we need never accept the madness Havertz misses has been subjected to. 100%. 100%. I echo that. Maddison clips it back post. Raya does well. I wish he'd moved like that when United were taking penalties, when he was jumping out of the way. Did he? Richie, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Oh, they should have showed the... Let me rewind it. Apparently, I miss Raya Tech. I need C-Tech. Hey, that's not bad, you know. Not bad for a keeper. Not bad for a keeper. I felt like first half, Lewis Skelly, man of the match. Second half, maybe Gabby. So I give them a half each. We'll decide at the end of the game. The Gabby celebration, training day. I'm King Kong to you. You know, when I'm putting cases on all you. I'm not going to swear, of course. But yeah, Denzel. Come on, Odegaard. What you got? You've been a bit quiet second half. Gets it out to our new left winger, Kieran Tierney. Go on, hit it, lad. Go on, Odegaard. Pillow foot. Pillow foot. Pillow foot. Oh, my days. How has he missed? He can't shoot. Got to score, man. He cannot shoot. I don't know what he does. He's got 2 pillows on his feet. How has he missed that? Touch it at your feet, on your strong foot. Richarlison whips in Solanke. What a block again. Gabby! Beast mode. I think he's took man of the match off Lewis Skelly, you know, second half, bro. These are match-saving blocks, you know. If Solanke gets in front of him there, it's all sorts of problems. What is going on here? How are we not 3-1 up? It would have been a Tierney assist. Corner to Tottenham, worrying. 6 minutes to go. Who's that on the floor for Tottenham, man? Yeah, what, fam? What? Yo, don't let Richarlison do that. Shut up, fam. You know what I mean? Gabby, you go and get him as well. Look at Bergvalen. Yo, what? He's pulled Lewis Skelly down and he's rolling around like something's wrong with him. I need to see that Odegaard replay, man. What is that? You wouldn't believe it. Marino and Zinchenko. Not sure how I feel about that. Double change. Probably Lewis Skelly and Declan Rice. Rice has looked tired second half. Honestly, this Tottenham team are awful. I can't believe they're still in with a chance. Why are you so snobbish on Kinder Bueno? He's lethal. He is. I don't know what it is. I look at him and I think, he don't look like Arsenal level, but when I'm seeing what we've got in attack, I've got no right to say that. So, yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably being snobby. Shutting up shop, you're right, but it's risky, bro. You concede. What's going on here? Yo, don't let him do that to Lewis Skelly, fam. You man better get in there. And Brennan Johnson, you're a soft ute as well. Yeah, yo, come on, Skelly. Yo, Skelly. But, my brother, you know. 18 years of age. Yo, I stand up for you, you know. Let me tell you. Come on, hey. Shut your mouth, Tottenham. What, blood? He's 18. He's only just finished his GCSEs. He's better than all your defenders. Big up Lewis Skelly, man. How you mean, brethren? And you, Deckers. Yo, I seen Deckers yesterday vibes on that Ivan Toney video. Lewis Skelly, proper Arsenal, mate. Proper Arsenal. Don't do all that and then concede from this corner, though. Zinchenko and Marino are on. Man like Skelly, you know. Ball whipped in, headed away by Marino. Come on, let's hit him on the break. Saliba, striding out. It's 3 against 3. Go on! Come on, Martinelli. You 1v1 with Porro. Lift your head for once, please. Anything. Zinchenko. No! He doesn't pick no one out. Our transitions. No, now he's telling us to make noise. I don't know, you know, Zinny. You've got to do something before you hype me up. You can't just do that. It don't always work. You got to play well and then I'll go crazy. You know what I mean? Zinny could have picked someone out there. Saliba looks quicker than half of our attackers. Corner to Arsenal. No, it's a throw-in. I thought that went out for a corner. Good to see pace, though. Yeah, it's just the pace is coming from our centre-back. Lewis Skelly, him and Gabriel, that's a fight for man of the match now. Lewis Skelly trolling Tottenham players and then going mad as he comes off the pitch. And you're 18 years of age. I'm telling you now, that man of the match, you and Gabriel, it's close. Might just give them both the same rating, but we still got to pick an actual man of the match. Richarlison's a proper scumbag, you know. He's the first one trying to cause trouble, but when you touch him, he's on the floor rolling. And he's just lost the ball as well. Come on, let's get a third, please. Timber, excellent. I feel like they don't even deserve to lose 2-1. They should lose 3-1. Is Zinny in midfield? I don't know if he is. Oh, yeah, inverted business. 1-2. Ah, it's horrible. Goes out for a goal kick. Dun, 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 dun. Our attack today, man. Oh, my God. I think Villa will be a harder game than this. I really do. Gorav said, we don't deserve to win the league. Spuds are ish. Ricky said, does Odegaard even practice shots on goal anymore or just corners and crosses? He's disgusting at Kai level in front of goal. Him and Havertz, bro. I mean, there's more anyway. The others. Sterling can't shoot either. Craig said, our attack equals teenage me trying to score them ladies, yo. Ah, dear. Listen, performance hasn't been amazing, but I'll take the win. You know, we're not in a position to be too fussy at the moment. We're not even at 3,000 likes. Come on, man. What's going on here, people? There's 6,000 of you in here. We're not even hitting 50%. You lot are moving like Tottenham fans. Never seen real success in that, you know what I mean? I thought we were Arsenal fans. 2.8k likes. We're nearly there. Ball crossed in. David Raya collects it. David Raya. Oh, they're giving Gabriel man of the match. I can't listen. I'm not going to argue with either one. You're an absolute beast. I think he's had a better season than Saliba. I really do. I'm not saying he's better than Saliba, but he's been better than Saliba this season. And no doubt about it in my mind. Look at the goals he scores, the leadership. He has a go at players when they need to fix up. Let's get to 3k likes, people. 6k in the chat. North London Derby. Gabriel has been nominated TNT Sportsman of the Match. Absolute monster performance. And Solanke's not a bad striker. Do you know what I mean? Look at the... was it Liverpool last week when he kind of wakes Canate and rolled it to Bergvall? He's all right. Gabriel could move to Barca. No chance. We're good, man. We're good. Gabby's here, bro. He signed a new deal not long ago, didn't he? Curtis Howell, Louis second. We've been awful this season. I actually said the other day, you know, apart from Liverpool, I don't think anybody's been that good this season. I really don't. It's such a strange season. Well done, Jurien Timber, but free kick. Yellow card for Mikel Merino. He's only just come on as well. Big up Pat Does Fitness. Appreciate the super sticker, bro. Big up yourself. Saliba playing false striker. He looks like he wants a goal. Get your Win the Dog toy tomorrow. Only £20, people. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'll buy one if we win the league. If we win the Champions League, I'll buy 5 of them and give them away. Saliba against Richarlison. Come on, Saliba. I see you too relaxed there. How are you letting Spence get that? 91st minute, 5 minutes added on. Marino baffles me. We're all baffled by him, bro. Ball out wide. Pedro Porro crossing position up against Zinni. Whips in with his left foot. Solanke with a bicycle. Hey! You're an Arsenal fan. You know what you're doing. Yeah, Ange, don't worry about it, mate. High line for life, mate. In fact, he didn't even do high line for life. 5.8k live. Dead game, but well done, brother. Love this channel. Big up, Dan. Big up the community, you know. You guys always turn up and show support. Aston Villa this Saturday, 5:30 kickoff. But then this game isn't over yet. Let's handle business. What you want to see from Arsenal now, see out this result. Can we get somebody in, man? Can we sign somebody before Saturday? Announce a deal. Well, yeah, Zubamendi, cool, but can you get an attacking player in? Zinchenko looking for Havertz, goalkeeper collects it. Big up Busy, who said, I'm a Liverpool fan from South Africa, but love your live streams. Really appreciate it. Mystic said, we don't talk about the Man U game. I'd rather not, that's for sure. Mohammed said, I honestly don't understand with all the injuries and lack of clinical attackers why Arsenal are not getting someone in ASAP. I think the Jesus injury has triggered them to do something. I kind of feel like before that, maybe they were still quite relaxed about it. Remember, they reckon Waneri's back in 2 weeks. They had Sterling, Trossard, Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli. I think they might have ran with that. But I think the Jesus injury has triggered them. Anger Solution said, love Curtis, big up, man. Did Harvey just say there, weirdly enough, we're unbeaten in 10? Is that in the league, right? Because obviously, yeah. The problem is, when you're in a title race, draws are like defeats. Tottenham on the attack. Maddison, keep him off the ball. Maddison gets out wide. A minute to go. Porro's in space. Tierney goes out to cross it. Ball whipped in. It's the post. Wow. I don't know whether he shot on purpose there or it was a bad cross. Raya at his near post. I mean, it hit the outside of the post. Wow. I don't know if Raya would have got that, you know. Jeez. Got away with it. Porro hits the post with 70 seconds to go. We got away with it. We should be good now. 40 seconds left. Take your time for the goal kick. Said last year we need a striker. Yeah. I think the way Havertz finished the season made them think he could do that over the course of the whole season, and he just hasn't been able to, you know. Stuart said, I'm sorry, we're shocking, only winning because Spuds are terrible. I'm disgusted. Do you know what, though, Stuart? And listen, we haven't played great, especially second half, but the position we're in, we just had to win. I predicted 2-1. We've scored 2 goals, even though I think one's been given as an own goal. Remember, Tottenham beat Liverpool last week in the Cup. I won't turn my nose up at any win, and especially in a game that has this much sort of emotion attached to it for the fans. It's Kulusevski. He's done Marino there. Bergvall. This is the last chance. Please don't. Porro whips it in. Gabriel Magalhaes heads it away. Just give him man of the match now. He's been too good. Blow your whistle, ref, you bold fraud. We're 25 seconds over the time. What are you doing? He's got TNT man of the match, but my man of the match. Solanke knocks it down edge of the box. Don't let him shoot. Don't foul him. Kulusevski, just smash it away. Smash the ball away! Yes! There we go. Arteta like that one. Vamos! Oh, he's hugging you over and everything. It's all emotional. Big win for Arsenal. It wasn't the prettiest, but it's 3 points. Big Ange loses again, people. We needed it. If you'd have offered it me before the game, I would have taken it. I'm not here for the highlights. I'm here for the 3 points. Oh, I thought the screen was running off, doing a blank one there. Gabriel, massive. Oh, they're singing North London forever. Yeah, man, big win. Big win for the team, man, honestly. We needed that. All of a sudden, people, you know, we're 4 points behind Liverpool. I know they've got a game in hand. It's while it's like that, it is not over. I'm now looking at the football club. I'm looking at the club now to say, come on, react, respond. I don't know if Josh was at that game. I haven't seen him on the screen. We're 4 points behind Liverpool. You've got to put pressure on them. They got Brentford this weekend away. No guarantee that they win that. Brentford just drew with Man City, didn't they? I was thinking then, why is Arteta hugging Pedro Porro so much? But Porro was at Man City, wasn't he, as a young player? Listen, if you didn't watch the game, again, I wouldn't be saying, no, Gabriel, all of this means you are more than man of the match. Look at Gabriel Magalhaes, bro. He's got his shirt off, swinging it round in front of the fans. He's thrown the shirt to him. They're fighting over it. Man of the match. I'm saying it now. Gabriel Magalhaes. His performance was like his veneers. Clean, in shape, and faultless. No stains on him, people. But I do love the performance of Lewis Skelly as well. He was outstanding for an 18-year-old. But he came off, you know. Big win for the club. Means a lot for the club. I'm not going to lie. It meant a lot. We needed that. We needed 3 points tonight. There was no room for error. There was no room to mess about. It had to be a win. We've got to apply pressure, people. We've got to apply pressure. It wasn't perfect. It was far from perfect. Our attack today was blunt. It really was blunt, but we needed the win. We needed to win that game. And I'm very happy. You can see what it means to the team, means to the fans. It's still a North London derby. Tottenham, we're a Tottenham now. I mean, they're page 2. They're still in 13th. They're awful. I still can't believe we lost to Man United. Man United at 15th. 15th. They're in a relegation battle almost. Aston Villa at the weekend. It's another challenge. Unai Emery. Daniel Marlin, former Arsenal player, playing left wing. Ollie Watkins, boyhood Arsenal fan. And then you've got Unai Emery, the manager. And we know he's going to have motivation for this game as well. So we got a lot more to do. We got a lot more to do. This is a building block performance for Arsenal. We need to win a number of games in a row. Even if you look at that last 5 games there, we're unbeaten in 5. It's just we've drawn 2 of them. We need that to be saying 5 wins. You look at Newcastle, 5 wins out of their last 5. Forest have won 4 out of their last 5. We need to win 5 out of 5. You know, and put ourselves right up there and put pressure on Liverpool. Mohammed said, I honestly don't understand with all... Yeah, no, I read that one. Big up Mohammed, who gifted 20 memberships to the community. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the 20 new members. I can honestly tell you the players look shattered. Some of them are walking off. They put a real shift in. There was a lot of positive individual performances today. A lot of shifts were put in there. White Glove said 2 more jammy goals to paper over the giant cracks. You know what, bro, though? You see, sometimes in football, you just have to win. You have to score goals. You have to just get the 3 points. And you have to say, yeah, man, next. Who's next? Who's next? I'm not sitting here today saying, oh, my God, that was Pep's Barca. That was, you know, Brazil 2002, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, and Rivaldo. It wasn't. It wasn't pretty. But when you're under pressure, when you've had the week that we've had, drawing at Brighton, losing to Newcastle, losing to Man United, that win is massive. It had to be 3 points tonight. I said before the game, the win is more important than the performance. And we can still take some positives out of tonight. We can still take some positives. Listen, I'm not sitting here, people, saying things are perfect. They're not. We're still a long way from where we need to be in terms of winning the title, right? But this is an emotional game. Think about over the years when you've seen Everton beat Liverpool. And Everton are bottom half of the table and Liverpool are near the top, but somehow they'll grind out a victory just because of what that game means. This game means a lot to these two teams. Look how hyped the fans are and how hyped the players are. So we deserve that. We definitely deserve that. It wasn't amazing, but it's 3 points in the bag. No injuries. Couple of goals. Tottenham stay where they are, which is where they should be on page 2. Man United are down to 15th. They've trolled us enough over the last few days. They're stinking out the league table. We got to focus on ourselves. Aston Villa on Saturday. Let me have a little look at some of the fixtures. Who've we got in the next few games? I know there's an international break in March. So if we look at our next maybe 6 games in isolation, Villa at home, Dynamo Zagreb at home, Wolves away, Girona, and then it's City and Newcastle. I mean, I'm not being funny. We should definitely be winning those next 4 games. I mean, Villa's the tough one, really. Villa's a tough game. I actually think Villa are a lot better than Tottenham, so it's a harder game on Saturday than tonight. If we can find a way of getting past Villa, you've got to then go and beat. You've got to, you know, make sure you're in the next round of the Champions League. Dynamo Zagreb should be a win. Girona should be a win. Listen, Wolves are poor at the moment. Molineux's never easy to go. And then you've got City and Newcastle. I mean, City will be huge. City are not in form, but it's still Man City. I would never look at that and think it's only Man City. It's still Man City. It's still Haaland. It's still Kevin De Bruyne. And then obviously the Newcastle game. I mean, the thing about the Newcastle game is the window closes at the start of February. We need to look like a different team by the time we play Man City and Newcastle. I think we need 2 players. I think we need to get 2 players. And people might think, oh, that's being greedy. It's January. I think Arsenal need to get 2 players in. If you're smart, you get one on loan and you buy one. If you're not going to spend crazy money. You get a decent loan player that can be a squad player. Because look at tonight, people. We've ended the game with Kieran Tierney playing left wing. We can't survive under those circumstances. You need people to come off the bench that can change the game. We're down to the bare bones. Sterling played tonight. He wasn't good enough. Havertz wasn't good enough. We need 2 players in this window. Be smart. Get somebody in on loan that at least can help our bench. and go and buy somebody. We know that the club are trying to buy Zubimendi right now. Story came out today. Arsenal want Zubimendi right now. They want to pay extra money and spread the payments to get him to come now. That means you've got over 50 million because his release clause is 51 million. Put that money towards a striker. If Sesko's your guy and you're obsessed with him, go and get Sesko for 55 million. Go and get Osimhen for 65 million. Isak, I think it's a dream, people. I don't think we're going to get him. Isak scored 2 and got an assist tonight. His price goes up every single week. Vlahovic, Kolo Muani is having his medical for Juventus tonight. Loan with an obligation to buy. Vlahovic then becomes available. Apparently Juventus are saying they won't accept a loan. You've got to sign him. If you want Vlahovic and you was obsessed with him 2 years ago, go and buy him. I'm not sure whether he's good enough, but Arteta's always liked him. Vlahovic becomes available when Kolo Muani is completed. Osimhen's available. Gyökeres has a release clause. Whether he would move or not, we don't know. There is no excuse. You can't tell me Cunha wouldn't want to join Arsenal if we made a £60 million offer. You can't tell me Semenyo wouldn't be desperate to leave Bournemouth if we turned up with 40 million. You can't tell me Mbeumo wouldn't be putting in a transfer request if we turned up with 40 million for Brentford. Kvara's just gone to PSG. I'm devastated with that. I thought he was the ideal solution. The club have to show ambition now. It's as simple as that. We ground out a big win tonight, but we're not going to survive with this squad. You can't be bringing Kieran Tierney on left wing. Luckily, we weren't losing and chasing a goal. We already had the lead. So that's where I'm at. I just want to quickly look at who Liverpool are playing. Even though I always say concentrate on ourselves, but I do want to see who they've got in their next few games just to get a bit of an idea who Liverpool have got. I mean, the frustrating thing about Liverpool's upcoming fixtures is they're qualified in the Champions League. We're not, you know. So they can play Lille and PSV, which might have been reasonably tricky. They can rotate heavily. They've also only got they've got Ipswich at home, which should be easy, and they've got Brentford away is tricky. Bournemouth away could be tricky. Tottenham is obviously a cup game. Who've they got after that? Plymouth, then the Everton Derby game, Wolves, Man City, Newcastle. Couple tricky games there in fact. Listen, I suppose ultimately, we do this all the time. Look at Arsenal and who we've got, and we think we're going to win the next 5 games, and then we draw to somebody. So I suppose it's all irrelevant. What I will say is that tonight was massive for Arsenal Football Club. Tonight is massive. I personally think Arsenal will get 1 player. I would love it to be 2. I think we'll get 1. I do think the Jesus injury has pushed them over the edge where they're now saying, we've got to get somebody. He's probably doing that on purpose, by the way. Josh Kroenke's meant to be at the game. Put Kieran Tierney on the left wing. People are going to be saying in the office, how come Kieran Tierney's playing left wing? And he's going to go, well, I haven't got anyone. What do you want me to do? I need my owner to buy somebody. What will be interesting is whether we sign a striker or a winger. You know, that'll be interesting bit. Big up to everyone locked in. 6K in here. Mohammed, big up yourself, man. 20 memberships. Welcome to the 20 new members. 6,000 of you in the chat. Do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing, people. Almost 20 points clear of them. Yeah, listen. I said for a long time, Arsenal, don't concentrate too much on Tottenham. Focus on who's ahead of us. They'll forever be in our shadow, you know, forever and ever, people. Nando's FC. AMSN said we should have scored 7 or 8. Need to be more clinical, but so happy with the win. I think you look at today, you've got Trossard who's been out of form. You've got Havertz whose confidence is on the floor, and Sterling whose confidence is on the floor and doesn't look sharp. We were never going to be free-flowing and free-scoring tonight. I'll be totally honest. I didn't expect us to score more than 2 goals. What's good is that we're creating chances. What's a little bit worrying is we're not finishing them. Now, how do you address that? You hope that 1 or 2 of them catch some form and that we sign 1 or 2. Sterling tonight does not look like the solution. He really doesn't. Worse than I thought. I thought he was better than that. I've won, I said 29, has many good attributes, but play so soft, be aggressive, play big and strong. How are you 6'4" and playing weak, diving for free kicks, vexing? I always say somebody's build and height doesn't actually mean that they're aggressive. Aggression is something you probably either got it or you haven't. It's very hard to learn aggression. Havertz is big but soft. He's a soft youth, bro. He's a flair player, nice little touches, pops the ball off. He ain't a 6'4" tank. Or I think is he 6'4" or 6'3"? Whatever. He's not beast mode, is he? Big up George Gooner, man. £99 super chat. He said, a man's word is a man's word. Come on, you Gunners. He did say £50 a goal. I wish they'd have scored 7. You know what I mean? We'd be ordering online, people, next day delivery. Not merch though, by the way. Anyway, do you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time, people. We're doing something with the scissors. I don't even think we've got any scissors. I ain't even got scissors, man. What's going on? I was going to put the tag up. Get them scissors upstairs. The tag's coming off. The tag's off. Scissors are on their way, people. Let's do it now. We'll show some belief in them. It's been a pleasure. I've kept you on there since Christmas. It's been itching the back of my neck. We've won the derby. Am I even cutting that off properly? I hope I'm not cutting the actual thing. I can't even see what I'm cutting it. Ooh, hey! There we go. It's off, people. Don't bin that, though. If we lose to Villa, I'll stitch that back on. It's off, people. It is off. We're tagless. We won the game. Let me put that in the drawer just in case things go wrong, though. I can't lie. I can easily stitch that back onto the tag if I need to. We'll keep that in the drawer just in case. If Emery dumps on us, because I remember last year it was Aston Villa at home when everything went wrong, Leon Bailey and that, so I keep it in the drawer for a couple more weeks. Anyway, I nearly cut a cane row off there, I can't lie. I would have had to get the Jude Bellingham if that went wrong. Hey, big up George Gooner though, man, appreciate that, bro, you're a man of your word. SCP said, good game, but we don't shoot enough when one-on-one. Half our team don't seem to be able to shoot. There's no point Odegaard shooting. Or Havertz. Or Sterling. Sam Bond, big up for the super sticker, bro. He-Man said, congrats to Havertz. I couldn't find him. He hid so well. Yeah, he was playing hide and seek, bro. He's completed the game. Big C laptop survives another day. 100% SM. Mike Tyson was not 6'4". Just saying. Yeah, the dog. You know the dog. Oh. DMX settings, people. Don't mean nothing if you're tall, bro, or anything. It's just what's inside, bro. That spirit, that fight. Havertz is tall, but he ain't aggressive, bro. You dash him to the floor if you played against him. Let's be real. Michael Robinson, big up. He said, we need more Big C, Sterling and Kai running from the ball. How are teams getting around us? Players, why is it so hard for us? Listen, let's just keep it 100, people. Right? Let's keep it 100. Let's just say it as it is. Our front three tonight is Leandro Trossard, who Brighton sold for £27 million because they'd had enough. It's Raheem Sterling, who got his squad number taken off him and was left out of the squad for Chelsea. He's nearly 30 years of age. I said this a few weeks ago. Raheem Sterling was in Liverpool's first team at 16 years of age. He's nearly 30. He's basically had a 14-year career. He might be nearly 30, but he's probably got the legs of a 35, 36-year-old Raheem Sterling. He's finished. And that's me being real. That's me being real, people. I like Sterling, right? He's a yard man. I'll support him. But he ain't good enough. I just watched it tonight. I don't need to see much else. I don't need to see much else. Sterling is not that guy. Chelsea didn't want him. They finished behind us. Imagine signing players from teams that finish below you that don't even get in their squad. How are they going to come to your team and make you win a league title? If you're going to Chelsea, sign their players that are banging form. And the other one, Kai Havertz, they gave up on him. They had 3 years of him. What's happening to Havertz at Arsenal is what happened to Havertz at Chelsea. They signed him, played him attacking midfield. He didn't do it. They didn't know what to do with him. They threw him up front because he's really tall. He didn't do it up front, and then they sold him. The difference with Arsenal, we won't sell him. We're stuck with him. That's the difference. We should not be surprised by what's happening with Havertz, not one bit. This is who he is. So you've got 3 players who were in bad situations. Arteta haters are quiet. Arteta in. Listen, bro, the thing with me, anyone can come in this chat and say Arteta in. I'm not going to be offended. Arteta's the Arsenal manager. While he is the Arsenal manager, I want him to win every game. I'm not one of these. I told you Arteta wasn't good enough. I hope Arteta wins the title. I'll sit here, put him on the green screen, get some waffles, and do, what do you call it? ASMR. Do ASMR with the waffles. And say I always rated him, Arteta. I'm shameless. So, big up. It's one win, though. It's isolation. We need more. We need to beat Villa. We need to win 5-6 games in a row. Lifestyle said Havertz's second touch is always a tackle. He's playing in Tim's. Harvey said, have you seen the film Tag Curtis? Havertz, that second half, like Jeremy Renner and the other guys, like the ball trying tag. I haven't even seen that. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. So, Harvey, I can't even join in the joke. I'll watch it. I'll try and watch it. Mohammed, jeez, Mohammed came in clutch, $200. Jeez. Go get you a varsity jacket on me. Big up, bro. Yo, big up yourself, man. Big up your damn self. North London Derby win, man. The vibes are good. We're cutting off tags. We cooked a Nando's on a Wednesday night. You know what I mean? It's good tonight, people. Listen, one thing I always say, as Arsenal fans, we have a lot of bad days and bad nights. So when we have a good day or a good night, enjoy it, people. Until Saturday at 5:30, everything's rosy in the garden. You know what I'm saying? We've just beat Tottenham 2-1. They're 13th in the league. They stink. Man United are now down to 15th in the league. I know they knocked us out, but we're going to enjoy it. We'll lap it up, man. Big up. Yeah, I'm eating good tonight, man. I'm eating good. Big up the community, Big up the community. Big up everyone locked in. Still 5,000 of you locked in. Really appreciate the support. What is it? Ice Cube. Today was a good day, people. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from the dog. I forget the rest. You know what I mean? I've been on the West Coast a lot the last couple of years. So big up yourself, people. Big up. We're good, man. We're good today, people. We're good. Sign some players, though, please. Just sign somebody. Give us some excitement. I feel like, when you get to a transfer window, as a fan base, you're like, give us something that gets us all excited. We didn't sign one player in the summer that made me excited. Honestly. Calafiori, I was like, looked all right in the Euros, but 40 million. Okay. When we signed Calafiori for 40 million, I thought we must have dough because we need a striker and we need a winger. And then we didn't buy one, not permanently anyway. And then we got Marino, and I was like, looks a decent player, but not all that. And then we got Raheem Sterling. I actually forced myself to believe that Raheem Sterling might be decent for us. It is not happening. So that summer, I did not get excited about any of the transfers. We're desperate for a signing that excites us. Bring somebody in, surprise us, please. Do something. Havertz's second touch is always a tackle. He's tackling himself. I can tell you now Havertz's confidence is shot to pieces at the moment. I actually don't think he really wanted the ball that much. Rice is waffling about how good Havertz is. Yeah, he's got to do that, and he's not going to come on and say, bloody hell, mate, he ain't even as good as Mikel Antonio when I was at West Ham. He's going to come on and say, you lot don't see how good he is in training, and, Harvey said he was gassed for Marino. Turns out he was wrong. So good in the Euro. I think that Euros thing as well was overhyped, man. He didn't hardly start for Spain in the Euros. He just scored that big goal and ran around the corner flag, and we all went crazy. Zuba Mendy in the final, he bossed it. Fabian Ruiz, he bossed it. He could have got player of the tournament. And obviously Rodri done his thing as well. And the two wingers, Jamal and Nico. But yeah, it was good, people. Let's finish off with a poll. We'll round up shortly. It's quite simple. Who was your man of the match? There's only two candidates. I think I've just gone over the edge of now thinking I have to go with Gabriel. I have to. I'm sorry. He finished the game, and the celebrations at the end. Who was your man of the match? But Lewis Skelly as well. But I'm going for Gabriel. But that boy Lewis Skelly is a player. It's crazy after all these left backs. Our best left back was in our youth team playing centre mid. And Gabriel's basically our best attacking player. But listen, it's nice that we've got a couple people to pick from, to be honest. Lewis Skelly is going to be a star at this football club. I'm convinced. I'm sorry. Let's talk about a few of the individual performances before we start to round up, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Still just under 5K locked in. Make sure you get the likes up. We're approaching 4,000 likes, which is amazing. And Gabby scored as well, even though it was put down as an own goal by Solanke. Let's look at some of the individual performances tonight. I thought defensively we were pretty good. The goal was poor. I just think when there's a corner and they've got a player with great technical ability on the edge of the box, how are you not pushing somebody out to go and block the shot? Lewis Skelly, honestly, right? And I'm not ignoring Timber and Saliba. We're obviously going to talk about Gabriel. Lewis Skelly, he could end up becoming an exceptional left back. I'm talking exceptional. I'm looking at it thinking, do you know what? Thomas Tuchel's sitting in that stadium. Luke Shaw's always injured. Ben Chilwell doesn't even get on the bench for Chelsea. He never picks Mitchell from Crystal Palace. I wouldn't be surprised if Lewis Skelly gets in the England squad at left back. Who's the left back for England right now? It's shocking, really, because in the summer I thought Lewis Skelly looked good on tour, but I thought Wanir is the guy. Now, some people said tonight maybe he hasn't been tested enough yet at left back. But, I mean, Kulusevski's a decent winger tonight. He looks so good on the ball. And remember, Trent was a centre mid that ended up at right back. And people say he's one of the best right backs in the world. Trippier's done. He doesn't get... Lewis Hall probably is the left back at the moment. He's doing well at Newcastle. I think you could quite easily pick Lewis Hall and Lewis Skelly as your two left backs. YouTube are putting ads on, are they? Are they doing? I know sometimes they do that. I don't know how it works. Oh yeah, I've still got the tag, bro. I put it in the drawer. I was hyped. We beat Tottenham. I cut it off, but I'll stitch that back on if necessary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lewis Skelly was exceptional. Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes, right, is absolutely phenomenal. Honestly. It's time this guy got his powers properly as well. 4 Premier League goals, 1 assist, 27 years of age. I don't want to praise one, you don't have to diss the other. So this isn't Gabby, Saliba, what you've got, what you haven't. It's Gabriel feels to me like... I feel like he represents the club in the way I want the club representing. He's kind of everything that I'm looking for in the player that... If you said now, who is the player that is the representation of Arsenal? I would say Gabriel Magalhaes. Why? Because he's passionate, he's talented, he's aggressive, he's a winner, he's a leader, he wants it, he connects with the fans. There's never been talk of him going. I feel like Gabriel will become an Arsenal legend. Now, I'm not saying that Saliba won't, but we've all got that worry that Saliba won't stay at the club long term unless we start winning big trophies. Gabriel just feels like he's gone under the radar. He's got better and better. We used to talk about Bozo moment. We don't talk about that no more. He's cut the mistakes out. He starts for Brazil next to Marquinhos, the PSG centre-back. I honestly, I love Gabriel Magalhaes as a player. I love him. I absolutely love him. I almost feel like now, the last 2 years, when I bought the home shirt, because of the membership and the season ticket, I get a free player on the back of the shirt. I've walked out of the shop for 2 years and said I don't want anybody on the back of the shirt. I actually think I would put Gabriel on the back of my shirt. I love that guy. I think he's absolutely outstanding. He's not perfect. He'll make the odd mistake, but I love that guy. I wish he was captain. I honestly wish he was captain. This manager won't take it off Odegaard. But I love Gabriel. I think he's outstanding. Midfield was decent. I thought Partey was probably our best midfielder overall, quietly. Rice looked very tired, especially in the second half. I still think Rice is kind of playing his way back into form and fitness, and he's in a different role. The 8 is more box-to-box, which probably requires more from him to do, you know. Odegaard first half was really good. Second half, I thought he faded, and he should have scored. What has happened to Martin Odegaard shooting? 2 years ago, he got 15 goals. Now he can't shoot. Pillow foot himself. He's got no power in his foot. I don't know what that ankle injury has done to him. He can't hit the ball. The front three, I mean, listen, I don't want to... This is a good win. I don't want to go on about it too much. But we have a real problem in attack. And it needs to be addressed ASAP. ASAP. Like Raheem Sterling looks like... Do you know what? You know Sterling and Havertz tonight? They look like they'd forgotten how to play football. They look like, you know, like in a movie and like somebody's been in a coma for like 4 years. And they've woke up 4 years later and, you know, they can't walk properly and they're figuring out how to play football. Like, oh my God. Like, I looked at Sterling and Havertz tonight and I was like, are we being serious here, people? Like, are we actually being serious with what's going on? Sterling's on 300 grand a week. I know we're not paying him all of it, but he's on 300 bags a week. Havertz on 275. You're right, people. Space Jam. I would rather have Mickey Mouse, not Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck up front. And that's all, folks. Honestly, I'd rather have that pig up front. Daffy and Bugs Bunny up top. Like, what the hell? Can I just say something, people? Honestly, can I say something? Because people from Arsenal watch this. Can I say one thing before we start to round this show up? Don't ever buy players from Chelsea again. Stop it. Stop buying Chelsea rejects. When have we ever gone to Chelsea and signed a player that is in their team and playing well? It's not like we go to Chelsea and drag out N'Golo Kante when he was on fire, or drag out Ivanovic back in the day, or Hazard, or Diego Costa. We go there and go, oh, you know David Luiz, mate, the centre-back who's 3 years past his best. We'll take him. Oh, you know Havertz, the guy that's failed for 3 years and one of your top earners that you're desperate to get off the wage bill. Yeah, we'll take him as well. Oh, we'll take Jorginho. His contract's running down. Even better. Right, go on. One more time. What you got for me? Listen, mate, I've just put Sterling in the recycling bin. If you're here in the next 10 minutes, you can get here before the bin men take him out. Oh, yeah, we'll have him, mate. I told you, if Mudryk never failed that drugs test, we'd be chasing after him in this window. I'm telling you, stop buying Chelsea rejects. We've had enough. When are we going to learn? The 2 Man City rejects may be a bit harsh. They were squad players, but they haven't worked. We're sitting here 2.5 years later. Jesus' knees are mashed up. And Zinchenko, we're like, well, what do you do with him? You just got to get him out. Stop buying Chelsea rejects. No wonder we're looking at this front three. What the hell are Chelsea thinking? We're honestly, we're the bin men. Chelsea put it in the recycling bin and we try and recycle it. Imagine Chelsea coming to us and going, yeah, we'll sign your underperforming players for big money. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop buying Chelsea rejects. This is what happens. This is why our front three looks like this. You're trying to catch City and catch Liverpool when you're going to Chelsea. Our front line is 2 Chelsea players that they binned in the last 2 seasons. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. It's a good job we won tonight, honestly. It's a good job we won. Tierney on the left wing did more than Sterling on the right wing. Would have had an assist if Snottergaard wasn't ishing himself in front of goal. How did he not score that? How did he not score that? Ricky said that his grit reminds me of Ashley Cole and Cliche. Yeah. Yeah. I said this earlier, bro. Gabriel could have been in that Invincibles team. I'm convinced. Kolo Touré individually is probably not even better than Gabriel. But Touré was amazing next to Sol Campbell. His kind of wild nature, it helped Sol Campbell. David said, hey, Curtis, new subscriber here. Heck of a win, pal. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, David. Welcome to all the new subscribers. The community keeps growing. And we're approaching 88,000 people. Big up to you, David. Hell of a win. Hell of a win. Not the prettiest, but job done. And Tottenham losing is always funny as well. Ryan said, Curtis, I don't think it's a case of the owners buying a player. I think we're probably at the limit with FFP, hence the limitation comment, bro. That was all put to bed about 3 weeks ago. It was in the press. And then the books came out the other day. We're nowhere near it. We're not even close. We made profit in the summer, bro. We bought Calafiori for 40 million and Marino was 35 million, including the add-ons. We spent 75 million, a little loan fee for Raheem Sterling. We got 30 million for Nketiah. We got 20 million for Ramsdale. That's 50 million. And we got 27 million plus add-ons going up to 34 million for Emile Smith-Rowe. That's already pretty much what we spent. And we sold Beerif as well for like 4 mil. Bro, we was in profit in the summer. So that FFP stuff's out the window, bro. Gabriel runs the estate. Yo, Saliba counts the money. Yo, you know, that's it, you know. You're right. Gabriel's the enforcer. Saliba's just a calm businessman, you know? You know what I'm saying? The owners can spend, bro. If you had to get rid of Gabriel Saliba, Lewis, I can't. I don't even want to answer it. It's a horrible question. They're totally different, but I feel like they need each other. Saliba will calm down Gabriel. Gabriel will hype up Saliba. Gabriel makes a mistake, Saliba covers. Saliba makes a mistake, Gabriel covers. You need them both. They're ideal. They're ideal. And they're so durable. They play so much. Mr. Mad Hatter, a defender is the most clinical player in our squad. Something needs to be done now. Don't talk to me about Zubimendi next summer. Totally agree. Gabriel looks like he's going to score every game. I haven't even got him in my FPL. What the hell am I doing? My FPL team has been awful this year, man. I've had an absolute stinker. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've read them too. Big up George. A man's word is a man. Yeah, I read them, didn't I? And Mohammed. Big up yourself. Let's finish off with the poll. I went for Gabriel. Who did you go for? 77% Gabriel Magalhaes. 23% Lewis Skelly. 2 outstanding performances. Big positives for Arsenal to build on. This win is as big as what happens in the next, let's say in the next 4 or 5 days. Arsenal have to beat Villa. And to me, Villa is a harder game than Tottenham. They've got better players. Daniel Marlin, former Arsenal player. Leon Bailey ripped us apart last year. Watkins scored against us. Boyhood Arsenal fan. Duran is a beast. Villa is a tougher game than Tottenham, in my opinion. And Emery is going to be motivated to ruin our season as well. So I'm more nervous about the Villa game than I was about tonight. Tottenham were awful tonight. Yeah, we made them look awful, but they are awful. There's a reason Tottenham are 13th. They're a poor football team. We should have killed them off a lot earlier than go into 90 minutes, by the way. I'm happy with the win, but in theory, that game should have been over quicker. Duran's back. Duran's back. We have to see signings. Despite that win, everybody knows watching that team, watching that attack is not going to be enough. That's not going to get us through the season. We know Waneri's back in a couple of weeks, but alone, that's not enough. They've got to buy a striker or a winger or both, but at least one of them has to come in. You've got to start, because at the moment, our striker has no confidence, and the guy who played right wing has no confidence. And you need confidence, especially when you're playing better teams. Credit the team tonight, credit the manager, credit all of them. We're 1-0 down at home. North London derby, a lot of things going against us. We could have rolled over and felt sorry for ourselves. We stood up, dealt with it, did what was needed. I would have liked to have seen us get the third, but we did what was necessary. And that's all we can do, you know, at the moment. When your attack is out of form, you're not likely to see a performance and a result. So the result was bigger than the performance tonight, people. Let's finish off by looking at the table. Liverpool top, 47 points. Arsenal second, 43 points. Just before I get out of here, I thought something was crazy today. But not that it means anything, really, to be honest. But this crazy stat that at the same point last year, after 20 games, just before the game tonight, we were actually on 40 points, which is what we were on before the game tonight. And it's unbelievable. Last season, 37 goals. We'd scored 39 now. We'd conceded 20 when we'd only conceded 18. We'd lost 4. We'd only lost 2 now. And we were third now and we were fourth then. But you can't take much out of that because City have had the drop-off. It's still frustrating because you look at Liverpool and you think they've drawn 5 games. We drew 7 that we shouldn't have drawn. But listen, it's a big win. We build, we move. We've beaten Tottenham. Tottenham are in the mud where they belong. And we 3-point collected and we have to move. Positive feeling around Arsenal, which we haven't had for the last week and a half. We've won the derby. Now, go and sign somebody. It doesn't take that long. Kvara's going PSG. Semenyo and Buemo, all these guys, and all of that. All these guys are going, or going if you put the money down, I'm sure. Go and get somebody that can help this team. Go and get a striker. Do something. Leigh said, Big C, you need a PayPal link or Patreon. YouTube can't be taking 40% of your money, bro. You're right. You're right. I never wanted to do that because I just don't know. It feels a bit like, you know, but I get it. If people want to donate to the channel and help the channel, maybe we could put a PayPal link in there just because YouTube, the percentages are not great. They take quite a bit. But listen, I appreciate everyone who supported the channel tonight. Listen, enjoy it, people. Arsenal beat Tottenham by 2-1. Gabriel Magalhaes. Okay, they put it as an own goal, but I'm giving it to Big Gabby. And Leandro Trossard, who went over to the Tottenham fan, said, can't hear you, man. Oh, yeah, saw the trophies inside our trophy cabinet. Although, to be fair, we haven't won one for 5 years, so even our trophy cabinet's a bit dusty. Listen, people, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Don't forget today's show was sponsored by Proton VPN. Link in the description. And QR code there. Big up to Proton for supporting the channel. Fan cam will be out in the next 20 minutes. I'm live 2 p.m. tomorrow. Player ratings, press conference reaction, and hopefully we start to get transfer news. Arsenal, North London, Red. You already knew it, people. Take care, everyone. Bless.